Hello. How's everyone doing today and how has your week been so far? I hope everyone is doing amazingly. But of course, who do we have here today? We have got Jack, hello, and Lurker and Connor, how are you doing? We've also got Fishy, it's very nice to see you. I am well and hope you are too. And also Beef, how are you doing? I have had this music for a long while now. It's just a free one that I found on YouTube, like a free to use one that had all like the suitable permissions and stuff. So plenty of people probably use it, but I couldn't afford to get a custom one at the time. I would love to in the future though, that would be super duper awesome. You wish you could do things like write happy music, but you're a cage for an unclean spirit. Honestly, like, I kind of want to change up my music, but I kind of find it hard to find something that probably suits the mood I'm wanting to put across. I do have a few options though, so I've been like saving a few links and stuff like that. I'm always doing little bits of research behind the scenes to try and like mix things up, improve things, like that sort of thing. Constantly thinking about it. You woke up today and chose violence with a bunch of flies. You have a portable bug zapper. That sounds good. I feel bad for killing bugs because I appreciate their place in like the ecosystem, but at the same time, watching a fly zapper is quite satisfying. There's something about it that kind of just, I don't know, just kind of itches a part of your brain in a good way. I don't know why. At least it does for me. Maybe that's kind of like a gremlin side of me coming out. I don't know. You know, they're done yourself is just an Avenged Sevenfold quote. Ah, I see. I don't know a lot of Avenged Sevenfold. There's not really a group I've really listened to much. I've listened to some heavier stuff. Like I kind of listened to a bit of everything, I suppose, within reason. But yeah, that's not really a group I've listened to much. I'm doing all right, Jack. How are you doing? And of course, happy Pokemon Day. We are going to talk about the Direct. I don't know about you guys. So if you haven't seen the Direct yet and you're trying to avoid like spoilers about it until you can watch it yourself, I am going to be talking about it a bit at some point, most likely, because there's no way I can't. So that's your warning about that. Obviously, I guess I'm going to have to try and like remember to warn people again. But I'm guessing most of you guys have seen like the details by this point, right? At least those who are interested in seeing the details. Because I know it's not something that everyone's interested in. But I know I tuned in proper sharp. I had an appointment today that lasted until 2. So I had my appointment and scurried over to like the YouTube channel to try and catch it from the start. I did miss the very beginning, but I think the beginning was mostly about the like mobile games and stuff, and I don't really play those very much. So I didn't miss anything of interest to me, basically. Your friend tried to get you into them in high school, and one of their songs was one of your targets for training speed when you're learning bass guitar. Oh, I see. Interesting. And the Direct. So today's Pokemon Day. For those who don't know, is today's like the anniversary for the first Pokemon game coming out, and it's called Pokemon Day. So usually on Pokemon Day, the Pokemon Company / Game Freak, whatever you choose to call them, do a live video event where they kind of do new announcements. And then there's normally a big announcement on Pokemon Day of some description. And we were talking about it in one of the other streams because I was expressing concerns about what they might announce. But they always go for like new like celebratory stuff for all of that with their mobile games and Unite and like all of that sort of stuff. They announced a few things as well, and obviously the big announcement at the end, which is what I'm holding off on saying about just in case, because I don't want to ruin it for people. But I think it's been all over the internet at this point, sorry, so I think you would have seen it by now, but I don't know, I just don't want to ruin it for people. Because I think some people are going to be very happy about it. I think there are some split opinions, but I think no matter what the announcement was, there was going to be split opinions. And my opinion is also split. Negative and positive, but that's all just down to my personal opinion rather than thinking it's a bad thing. That's just down to my personal thoughts on the matter. But I know a lot of people are going to be dead happy about it, and I'm happy for those people who are. So it's all good. Nemona, Grime Dark Souls like RPG. Just like a die-hard game, but it's just Nemona. Nemona's going to be in the Masters EX game and stuff like that most likely though, right? Because she's like a major character. Like the mobile game. I've not played that game myself though. I don't know why, because I've been curious about it. I just don't often play mobile games anymore. If you have social media, you've seen it. That's true. But I did see someone on my timeline trying to avoid spoilers. Pikachu's coming with the spoilers anyway. How are you doing, Pikachu King? You've dropped the bomb now. I just wanted to give people like a chance to escape if they hadn't seen it yet. But yeah, so there's a new... Don't worry about it, Pikachu King. Don't worry at all. Like Jack was saying, if you have social media, you've seen it. But basically, they're doing a Pokemon Legends, a new Pokemon Legends, but it's based in the Kalos region, which... Obviously, a lot of people were wanting a new Legends game. So I'm really excited for those people who really wanted one. But I know a lot of people are feeling a bit scammed out of not getting a Unova game, a Gen 5 game. But I really like Kalos. I really like the Kalos region. So to me, I'm like, yay. Plus, I do like the touch with the Z and like the colouring on the Z. Because more long-term Pokemon fans who were fans back when X and Y came out know the whole online rumour mill that was happening about Pokemon Z that never came out. Pokemon Z, I should say. So the fact they used those colours, the Zygarde colours, nice touch. I appreciate that. So that was quite nice. It's okay, Pikachu King, honestly. Like, I was only just being mindful at the very start just in case. But I think anyone who wants to know would now know. I'm not concerned. Pokemon Legends. Beef, have you heard of Pokemon Legends Arceus? Have you heard of that one?
Cake Love.
Suba, thank you for resubscribing. Much appreciated. I do hope you're good today. And welcome on in. One of the games in the past, exactly. So Legends is the one where it's set in the past and you run around and you lob the Pokeballs and the Pokemon attack you. All of that stuff. It's like a different style of gameplay. But they're doing a new one and it's based in the Kalos region, which is the X and Y region, the one based on France. And they've called it Pokemon Legends Z to A, I believe, which was interesting. I wonder what that Z to A is about. But I'm always happy to go back to the Kalos region. My personal negative side to that opinion, because I did say I had two sides to this opinion, I'm not a big fan of Legends Arceus. Personal opinion, because I know a lot of people love it, and that's great, that's brilliant. I just didn't get along with it. However, I'm not against playing it again on stream to motivate myself to keep on going, because that may change my opinion. So I will play Arceus again and give it another fair shot before I do my final opinion on it. But as of right now, I'm not the biggest fan. But just like with Pokemon Black and White, my opinion may take a complete 180 when I play it again. So I will play it again in the very near future, so I can kind of reform my opinion on it. But regardless of anything, I am super hyped for those who really love Legends. Because like Kaiko really enjoyed Pokemon Legends, but doesn't really enjoy normal Pokemon gameplay. So I do think even despite my own opinion on Legends Arceus, it's really good to have a different form of gameplay in the series, because it kind of broadens the horizons and kind of spices things up. And it's not going to appeal to everyone, but in the same breath, the normal gameplay for Pokemon doesn't appeal to everyone. So it kind of gives you the variety and the choice and opens the Pokemon universe up to those who may not suit the normal turn-based combat. So I'm always open for more variety in the Pokemon like franchise, regardless of whether I like it or not. Do you know what I mean? But what did you think about the trailer? Those who saw the trailer, did you have any thoughts that came from it? Any ideas or theories? Anything like that? Froakie is one of your favourite Pokemon. Do you like it? I like Froakie. Froakie's cute. I do like the X and Y starters, to be fair. The evolutions get a bit funny, but I think that's always the case with Pokemon, isn't it? The evolutions go a bit weird. I do wonder if we'll get the legend of the battle bond, like in the anime. Honestly, I'm so far behind on the anime, I probably won't know what you're on about. But I know one thing a lot of people were hyped about based off this new game announcement is the potential return of Mega Evolutions, which I'm excited for because I do like Mega Evolutions. The amount of pictures of the Mega Evolution emblem that showed up on my timeline at the end of that direct was quite funny. So people are quite excited about that, but I know a lot of people, even if they're not the biggest fans of X and Y, love Mega Evolution. So even just to bring that back into the modern day is going to be super duper fun. And like to see it all like in upscaled graphics and stuff like that. Oh, the Ash Greninja, I see. Yes, I know the Ash Greninja. I just didn't know like the basis behind it. I do like the Ash Greninja. It does look quite cool. You hope they release it in late 2025. Yes, I was going to say that. So obviously it's announced for 2025, right? What I'm hoping for is, obviously they've announced it this year. There's clearly no gameplay footage, which I'm thankful for because it means it's still very early in development, right? So they've announced it. What I'm hoping is going to happen is next Pokemon Day, so Pokemon Day 2025, they'll announce the release date, right? That's what I'm hoping for. And then that will mean it comes out in the second half of 2025. That's my hopeful timeline. So it has a nice amount of time to kind of like get sorted out. Do you know what I mean? But I half expect that the Switch 2 or its equivalent is going to be announced at some point. Because the original Switch is kind of like, isn't it like 7 or 8 years old now? And that's kind of like the normal length for a game generation. So I wonder if they're going to release it on both the Switch and whatever the next version of the Switch is. Because there was some of the wording on some of the tweets that the Pokemon Twitters were sending out that suggested a multi-console release. Obviously that's just reading into things, but the language was a little bit like interesting on some of the tweets. I can't remember the exact wording off the top of my head. But who knows? Who knows? Either way, I'm still hoping for late 2025. I really am. If it's early 2025, I won't be happy. Because I just don't think it's enough time. You love time travel? Yeah, I wonder how far in the past it's going to be, because this is why I'm saying this. This is why I'm saying if you guys noticed about stuff in the trailer. Because obviously at the start of the trailer, it was all like, urban development plans for blah 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 city, because the city was originally blanked out. And it started drawing up blueprints, didn't it? And like showing Kalos Pokemon and stuff like that. And then it announced the file was of Lumiose City, but it was all in blueprints. So this to me suggests that it's obviously still in the past, but it's before Lumiose City was built. So it can't be super crazy in the past, because how old would Lumiose City be? I guess it could be a couple 100 years old. So maybe it could be a bit further in the past than what I'm thinking. But it seems to be that it's going to be set before Lumiose City was built, but in the development of Lumiose City, which could be interesting. It could kind of like potentially introduce some interesting dynamics. So it looks like it's going to be based around the development of an entire like city for like the whole region, rather than just like in a village like it was in Arceus. So that could be very interesting as well. The minimum FPS to produce the illusion of animation is 12, so if they can get that high, it's a good start. True, in some cases. Release date and gameplay trailer. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for next year. Next February, little peeks of gameplay, a release date, and then it comes out like towards Christmas. Because I feel like if they're going to release it in the second half of the year, it would make sense to kind of release it like November time. So then you get like the initial pre-order rush and you get the initial like hype for it. But then you'll get the second round of sales with the kids who have their parents buying it for them for Christmas and etc. Because that'll give it like another boost of sales a bit further into the release cycle. I'm not a business person, but to me that makes sense. And from a time perspective, it makes sense in terms of like giving it time to like be made. Because I was talking to Cookie about it earlier. And I was saying, because I have an opinion on Legends Arceus that I've expressed before, people don't wholeheartedly agree with me on it. Because like I played Legends Arceus when it first came out. I've never finished it. I can't remember how far I got into it, but I reached a point where I was just like, I'm not getting along with this. And more than that, this game is ugly as heck. So I stopped playing it. And to this day, I personally think, and obviously people are welcome to disagree, that regardless of bugs and performance, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking purely on how the game looks. Arceus is the ugliest Pokemon game to date, in my opinion. And I think what does that for me is the shadows specifically. The shadows and the lighting in Arceus, to me, was just, it wasn't good, basically. But I've been told, I don't know if this is right, but when I last expressed this opinion, people were saying to me that it improved, as if they released patches to make it better. So I don't know if it looks a bit better now, I don't know, but I just know there was this one point where I was just like, I can't look at this anymore. Which is so bad of me, because normally appearance isn't an end-all or be-all for a game for me, as long as the game is good, right? But I wasn't enjoying the game either, so I think that kind of just pushed home how it looked to me, because I wasn't enjoying it. So I was trying to trudge my way through it to get to a point where I enjoyed it. But I was also finding it really hard to look at it, and both of those things combined, I just ended up not playing it anymore. I cannot remember how far I got through on it, but I know that's a bold statement to have because I know a lot of people really love Legends Arceus, and I would never say anything bad to those people. Like, even if my opinion is whatever, I would never say anything bad to someone who dislikes or who likes something that I dislike. Hey there, gamer, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're well and had a lovely, lovely stream today. I hope you enjoyed Dead Island. No, I hope you had a wonderful one. And of course, if you need to, get something to eat, something to drink. Make sure you look after yourself after your stream. We're just talking about the Pokemon Direct. So if you want to chime in, you're more than welcome to. It's mostly me just blabbing on, but you're more than welcome to chime in with an opinion. And obviously, if you need to go for any reason as well, I entirely understand. Look after yourself, but thank you again. You got an official Pokemon Greninja pin from your brother from 2019. Oh, awesome! That sounds brilliant. Are the execs finally listening to the developers? We'll have to see, Reen. But either way, there isn't a mainline Pokemon game coming out this year. That was my main wish from the Direct, regardless of what game they announced. So I'm taking that as a positive. We'll just have to see what happens from here. I really can't imagine them releasing it before the next Direct. But that would be kind of silly. I don't know. I can't see it happening. So, watch this space, I suppose. Like I said, I'm going to give Arceus another good go, because I want to form a full-fledged opinion on it. I want to play it from start to finish, form a full-fledged opinion, and then go from there. But my current opinion isn't the most positive. That's just me. Everyone's got different opinions on Pokemon. Oh, VIP badge redeem. Okie dokie. I'll get that sorted for you. You're the first one to redeem it. Give me a second. I'm going to pop onto my Twitch. And then give... Where do I need to go? I need to remember where to go for this. I think I need to go over here. And then I need to go... Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? I've done this before. Would you believe? I have done this before. Here we go. Is it this one? Is it... No. Is it this one? No. I will find it. You're broke now. Have you been saving up? I did deliberately make it high because I know some of you guys are hoarding points. So I did make it quite a high situation. I just got to remember. Here we go. This is what I need. So I need to add new. And I need to make sure I get the numbers right. So I'm going to copy and paste. And then I'm going to give you VIP badge. There you go. You should have your VIP badge now. If it doesn't show up straight away, you might need to do a refresh. But I think you've got to decide between your subscriber badge and the VIP badge, maybe? I'm not too sure how that one works. But congratulations. You're hoping since Pokemon Legends ZA is the only big reveal in this Direct, with the rest of them being mobile stuff and the Terror raids, they'll focus most of their effort on Legends. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault. Because they didn't announce any side projects, do you know what I mean? Because I know they've got the mobile stuff going on, but I see that as very separate to like stuff that comes out on the console, if that makes sense. So I'm in the same mindset. It looks like they're hopefully putting all of their effort into one direction and hopefully giving it a nice amount of time at the same time, which will hopefully be them learning lessons from Scarlet and Violet. Because while I appreciate Scarlet and Violet made a large amount of money, they also had to provide a lot of refunds, which is something that Nintendo haven't really done. Nintendo don't do refunds, but they got such a big backlash from Scarlet and Violet. They had to start giving people refunds. So I wonder if that was a bit of a wake-up call from like a business perspective. I don't know if maybe Nintendo turned to like Game Freak and was like, guys, what the heck? I don't know. And to be honest, I might be saying this and then Legends is the exact same situation as Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. But like I say, where Nintendo don't really do refunds like at all, and they decided, yeah, we need to give you refunds. I'm hoping they kind of like jogged some things around, but we won't know until it comes out. You was expecting them to announce something major for this, but hoping they wouldn't. Yeah, my main thing was, it's good to have something to look forward to, right? I just didn't want it to be coming out this year. That was my thing. Which they ended up doing. So they announced something to look forward to, but it's not out till next year, which I think is a very good thing. I think if they announced it and said it's coming out winter 2024, I would have been very irked. Reen, I'm not going into the reasons they don't do refunds. I'm just saying that the backlash was so bad, they started doing refunds, which obviously they don't like doing, for whatever reason. So that may make them kind of like look at themselves a bit. It might not. It might not. I'm not saying it will, but it might do. Just from a money perspective, do you know what I mean? The trading card mobile game looks interesting. Yeah, I think when they started showing that, I was a bit like, how have they only just made a mobile card game? Like, I've never even thought about it. Because obviously they have the computer card game, but I just never considered like they haven't had one on mobile this entire time. So it's kind of about time it's happened, isn't it? I am going to take a quick sip of my drink. Give me 1 second. But that's going to be fun. I mean, I did miss a bit of the start of the Direct, so I didn't catch all of the stuff to do with the apps. So I'm going to look into that one and see what's going on with that, because that could be quite interesting. What I am going to do though is pop on over to the game, but obviously we'll keep on chatting anyway, but it will give me something to do with my hands. I'm getting fidgety, so we're going to pop on over. Give me a second. There we go, but obviously as always we keep on talking about all of this stuff anyway, so let me just get on in. Oh, hello Tofu Twin! Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I do hope you're doing well today. And welcome on in. But no, the trading card game looks interesting. I used to play the cafe game. I really like the art style for the cafe game, so that was fun to see. I've never played Unite or Masters EX, but I know some people were really looking forward to some of the Masters EX stuff, which is nice. I like seeing people be excited for stuff, so even if I don't know much about it, just seeing other people being excited and hyped about things makes me happy. Like, I tweeted about talking about the Direct today, and someone replied to me about a new thing that was announced for Masters. And they just seemed so hyped about it, and it just made me happy. Even if I didn't know much about it, do you know what I mean? Hey there, Baha, I'm doing alright, how are you doing? I need to remember what we were doing on this though. I think last time... I'm just trying to think. I think last time we just beat Team Skull in the park, didn't we? Because we had a bit of a trouble with that. I think that's where we got up to. So let me just make sure we're all healed up. Which we are. Good stuff. Raina still needs to learn some decent moves. Burger still needs to get some levels. But I guess we'll continue like this. You're doing good, glad to hear it. And try and figure out how to get down there. We're just talking about the Direct, by the way, so Tofu and Baha, if you have opinions on that, I'd love to hear them. If you don't worry at all, no sweat. But we need to go this way, it looks like. Okay. Oh, hello. So many trainers, now's your chance to earn some prize money. Oh. Well, now I've got to fight some trainers, so I'm going to earn extra money. Come on then, let's go and fight some trainers. That was him forcing me to do some trainers. I'm happy to see another Tofu, also very happy to see you play one of my favourite Pokemon games. Also, do you have a fidget? Then we're real twins. I don't have like a proper fidget toy, but I do have a beanie toy that I fidget with, because I really like the texture of like beans. That sounds weird, but like beanie babies, do you know what I mean? So I've got like a palm pal, and I do kind of like fiddle with that sometimes. I'm alright though. Thank you for asking. And you haven't seen the Direct? Oh, don't worry at all. You want to see Mega Delphox? I am looking forward to the return of Mega Evolutions. A lot of people on Twitter seemed excited about that as well. I do like Mega Evolutions. Hey there, Devil, how are you doing? Right. Oh, we should be alright with these two. This should work. You have a stress ball and a few sliders. I've been interested in those little cubes you can get with like the little like analog stick and like the switches and stuff. I have been interested in those. Now what are you going to do, Burb? Do one of those, I think. They finally answered our cries to bring Megas back. What's your thoughts on the Direct, Devil? You're happy to see Silver return to Masters. I saw that. See, I don't know an awful lot about Masters EX, but I know the general idea behind it. I've never played it myself. But I always like seeing characters coming back in any capacity. So when I saw like some of the announcements, I was like, oh, people are going to be happy about that one. People are going to be happy. I should try and play Masters. It does look interesting. I don't know, I just don't often play many mobile games anymore. For no deep reason, I just don't do it. I used to play a lot of them. I used to play a lot of, what was it called? What was it called? I cannot remember now. Was it Line? I don't think it was Line. But I used to play, I was quite committed to one mobile game for a while. You didn't care about the rest of it after the Legends. A lot of people are excited for the Legends. Yeah, like I said, I just like having something to look forward to. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's not for like a year and a half from now. It's just nice to have something like there on the horizon. My burb is very angry. Angry burb. So I think it's important, like, I've got the Moomin game that's coming out to look forward to. That's so nearly here and I'm so excited for the Moomin game. Some companies are willing to bring a mobile game to PC. Yeah, there are a few like that, aren't there? Like, I tried to play that Genshin Impact game. I didn't really get along with it, personally, but I know a lot of people really love it. And I can see why. I can see why people like it. The fans have been given a lot to look forward to. Absolutely. Like, my opinion's a bit half and half on it, but that just comes from personal opinion rather than a problem with the announcement. And a lot of people are super duper hyped, and I love that. I love that so much. So I'm hyped for those who are hyped. I was still fine. Let's keep on trotting. We'll keep on trotting along. Shall I do this guy up here? Oh, you're not a trainer? I've evolved from a swimmer, so I'm a hiker who can swim. Just like me, some Pokemon get another type by evolving. Good for you. You're planning to save to get 2 copies because you want to play one and keep one closed? Oh, that would be nice, like one to display. That would be nice. I'll definitely be getting a physical copy because I do prefer physical copies. I like looking at them on the shelf. Hey there, Digital. You were surprised it wasn't a Unova game. I was surprised. And I know a lot of people feel a bit fobbed off by it, don't they? They were a bit like, why isn't it a Unova game? Which I was curious about, so I wonder what the idea is with that. Because I feel like Unova's probably a bit more popular than X and Y. Because I love X and Y, personally. But whenever I say that, a lot of people say they're not the biggest fans of X and Y. So I wonder what the reasoning was. Unless they did it solely because of the Mega Evolutions. Because even though X and Y isn't the most popular, Mega Evolutions are. People love Mega Evolutions. You love X and Y. I do too, Reen. I really love it. More time to work on one. True. True. Either way, it'll be nice, won't it? I will need to give Legends Arceus another go, and I'll give it another fair try. You don't mind that it's not Unova? The one Pokemon you want back, the most is coming back, so you're good. That's fair enough. Yeah, I was just really concerned that they were going to announce all these different things, and I was like, no. We don't need loads of different things. We need one thing in the like not in the too far future, but also not too near in the present, if that makes sense. Just one thing, because there's definitely been too much going on lately, and it's caused problems. I mean, there's too many things being released. So as much as I would love like a Let's Go Johto and like a new Rangers and like a remake of Gale of Darkness and XD and all of that sort of stuff, I would rather wait for them. If they're going to happen, I would rather wait for them and have them happen in like succession, one after the other, with decent time in between them. That's my opinion anyway. Oh, you like Furfrou? Furfrou is cute. I do like... Oh, hello. I do like Furfrou. I also like Beware. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh, I challenge you to battle. I accept. Lend me your strength. Oh! Beware's so adorable. What I thought was quite cute as well, so I don't know if it's still happening, but the Pokemon Twitch channel is going through all of the movies one by one. And a part of me is tempted, after stream, if they're still going, to raid into there so we can just watch some Pokemon movies. I am tempted. Beware, what should I do for you? How much does that do? Mega's coming back means that Marwell can be good again. Honestly, I do miss Megas. Megas were great. Megas were really great. Like, some of the stuff that's come up since, I've been fine with, had no problems with. They've had their own, like, fun bits and bobs, do you know what I mean? But I should switch out. What was I saying? But Mega Evolutions were just super duper fun. Who should I bring out? Sure. Now, I was gonna say, have we not fought a Beware yet? But I'm guessing we haven't fought a Beware yet. Yeah, they are fighting type. They are indeed fighting type. They're one of the exceptions for fighting types that I like, because I'm not often a big fan of fighting types. Oh! That hurt! That hurt an awful lot. Oh, only 2 times. That's brilliant. Well, that's fine. You can get knocked out, and then we can bring out someone who's a lower level to finish it up, and then they can get the bulk of the experience. It's all good. I do have some definite holes in my team, which we'll figure out down the line. Sure. Beep 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 beep. But yeah, I mean, I'm curious about like how far back in the past Legends will be for Legends Z, and obviously because they brought back the whole Z situation, and like the colours of the Zygarde, I wonder if they're like completely just tapping into those rumours, and if they are going to do like a backstory for Zygarde. Because that was a whole thing back when X and Y came out, wasn't it? I think the Direct having one big announcement along with a few small announcements is the way to go. I agree. Like, one thing I will say though, was this Direct shorter than other Directs? Because I feel like Directs are normally like half an hour, right? But this one was like 10 minutes long. It was like over so quickly, which is fine. Like, I would rather them do that if they don't have loads of stuff to say, compared to filling it out with fluff. But it was just over so quickly, especially because I was a few minutes late. So I was a bit like, what the heck? I wasn't expecting it. But apparently they announced it was going to be a shorter one, and I just didn't see the announcement. What's going on here? Oh! The master says that you have proven your strength and are worthy of learning. Ooh, okay. What are you giving me? Ooh, okay. Hey there, Taki, how are you doing? This one was only one real announcement and a bunch of stuff for the mobile games. It definitely was. It definitely was. And like I said, I don't mind that at all. I think they've definitely had too much going on for the past year and a bit, and I think that's caused a lot of problems. So I would rather they do that. I just wasn't expecting the actual Direct to be so short. But, like, Pokemon games used to be like every couple of years, sometimes longer, so people can wait. I know I would happily wait a good couple of years for another game if it means better quality. I would much rather wait as long as it takes. Because it made it more exciting when one was coming out as well, right? And it kind of prevented the Pokemon burnout. So I feel like there is a risk of burnout when you have something coming out too often. Because it just keeps on like, it's just there all the time and you get bored of it, do you know what I mean? You're alive, glad to hear it. Your fever has dropped. Oh, brilliant. I hope you continue improving. I'm doing alright though, thank you. Not now. Let us go back to the route. We definitely were going the right way, which is all good. So we'll head back over. I don't actually know what we're doing at the moment, like what the next thing for us to do was. I think the lady with the horse told us to come down here. The existence of Pokemon Cafe makes you sad. The company working on it was the same one that made Colosseum and XD. Well, from a potentially positive perspective, maybe the continued relationship between Game Freak and that company could potentially hint of things to come in the future. Because where they now have the established relationship, that company could turn around and like pitch an idea of making a similar-esque game, and they've already got their foot in the door, don't they? So that could be a potential thing. You'd wait a few years for a high-tier Pokemon game. Same! Like, I genuinely would. Because that's what we used to do. We used to wait a few years between Pokemon games. And, like, sometimes side games would come out made by other studios and whatnot. But, like, the main series games, I am more than happy to wait a couple of years between generations. Just to, like, improve what's released. Everyone would. You say that, but even with this Direct, people were hoping for Gen 10. And I'm just like, nope. I do not want Gen 10. This is far too soon. I'm not here for it. But people were putting it like in their bingos and stuff like that. Which is a bit like, that's not the way to go. If they announced a Gen 10, I wouldn't have been happy, I don't think. Even if they said it wasn't till next year, I don't think I'd be happy about it. Sometimes the side games are really good, like Mystery Dungeons and Conquest. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, I've not played Mystery Dungeon or Conquest personally, but I know that people think of them really highly, and I do want to give them a go. I know people really do enjoy them. But like, just because they're made by like other companies and are side games doesn't mean they're bad. They're just different, and variety is important. Hey there, Max, how you doing? We should not be hearing anything about the next gen the year the previous gen was released. No, I agree. I agree. I think there definitely should be like a year minimum before it's even announced. And when I say announced, I mean like no gameplay stuff. It's literally just like I did today with Legends. Just an announcement. I do agree. You saw the Pokemon Day Direct. What's your thoughts on it? I'd be interested to know them. Whoop. Here we go. Bum ba bum 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 bum. So how? Am I just down here? Oh, it's the next trial. What level's the next trial? You're a bit disappointed? For what reason? And don't worry, there's no wrong opinions here. I'm just curious. Oh no, it's not another trial. Okay, cool. Just continuing the route to go to the next trial. So it's the ghost type trial, did they say? So let me have a quick look. Pokemon Ultra Moon Trials. You wanted a game to play this year? I'm kind of glad that it's being held until next year. That's my opinion. Just to make sure it's done like properly. But I think some people are definitely in the same boat as you with that. Because I did see some people really wanting a game this year. Where are we going? Where are we going? We've done that one. Route 14. Level 30. 35. Okay, so 35 is the next totem Pokemon. Okie dokes. Boo, did I scare you? I was concerned by the caps lock. I was worried something was wrong. I'm also excited to get new regional variants. That's true. There might be new regional variants. That will be fun. You don't mind if it's a mystery dungeon, you just want something new to play. So even just like a side thing from another company you'd be happy with. That's fair, that's fair. I think I'm quite used to waiting a few years between Pokemon games. So I'm fine with that, but I totally understand those who want like something else this year. But if they announced something like a mystery dungeon, I would play it. Normally once they announce a new mainline anime, that hints to a new generation on the way. That's true, that's true. Female Alpha Eevee. Here's one signed for this year. I can understand that. I keep running into them. Okay. Seek the next trial, go through the Tapu Village. Okay, cool. It's one of those things, right, because people consume their media quite differently. For me, I don't always like having something every year, just because, like I was saying before, I kind of worry about getting burnt out by it, if it's like constantly there. But I know not a lot of people experience that. Some people like having the constant like thing going on. And people consume their media very differently, don't they? Oh, I've been this way. They could announce something in the regular direct, that's very true, they could do. Rough path you can find. Oh, okay, so this is for the new ridey thing we got. So I need to go into here, use one of those, and take a sip of my drink because my throat is going. Okay. You've only seen the thumbnail for the Kalos trailer, but it looks like it might not be that far in the past. Yeah, I was talking about this because I won't ruin all of the stuff that's in the trailer, Reen, if you've not watched it yet. But there's things about it that make me wonder how far in the past it will be. So I'm curious to see how that will go, but I am interested to see potential regional variants. Didn't even think about that until Digital said it, but that'll be definitely very interesting. So I do like the regional variants. Obviously, some of them I'm not the biggest fan of design-wise, but I still like the idea of them, if that makes sense. So that'll be fun to see. And yeah, like I said, like, it's nice, even if you don't necessarily get along with a certain gameplay style, it's still interesting. It's still, what's the best word to say this? It's still good to have the variety of different styles for people to enjoy. There you go, that's the correct wording. It's good to have different ways to experience the same, like, universe. And my voice sounds like it's coming out very rough. I'm sorry if it is. Right, what are these two up to? Okay, Crocorock and Pancham. We should be able to deal with those. I do need to switch up my Pokemon though and stick some of my lower level guys up front. Because we need to get a proper water move for Gyarados, don't we? Try one of those and then we'll do... I feel like I'm remembering Crocorock's typing wrong, but I'll still do one of these anyway. Because I feel like I always end up thinking Crocorock is part ground. Maybe I was correct in that. Because I know there's a Pokemon that I always think is part ground, but it's not part ground. Maybe it's not Crocorock, I cannot remember. But there's definitely one that I always do it with, and I never learn. Which one is it? Is it Scrafty? Dark ground, so I was remembering the right guy. Is it? Which one do I always get confused? It might be Scrafty, I can't remember. But that's alright, we'll just do another one of those, so this is no problem. You expect any Pokemon not catchable in Legends Arceus to be in Legends A and Z? Which ones aren't catchable in Arceus? Do you mean like ones that don't appear in the decks? Is that what you mean? I am curious to see what direction they take with it though. Because I half imagine it won't be as far in the past as Arceus was. But I might be wrong. That was just based on what I saw in the trailer. But then I'm also thinking about how old is Lumio City? Because I feel like it's not a very old city. Because the tower in the middle, for example, has like a lot of technology going around on it. But that could have been added later, to be fair, couldn't it? So it could have been built without that and then added on. I have questions, but I'll look forward to seeing more about it. I half imagine as there's other directs and such, there'll be like little things like kind of like announced about it as time goes on. It would be good though if any that weren't in Arceus appear in Z to A, I do agree. I'm just going to keep on calling it Z, I'll be honest with you. Because I don't understand the title Z to A, it obviously means something. So I'm just going to call it Z, you guys know what I'm on about. So Baneri plays Arceus when? I mean, after we've played this one for starters, I don't want too many Pokemon games on the go. But beyond that, we'll just have to wait and see, because obviously we're still doing the Soul Lock at the same time. And so what I'll probably end up doing is finishing this one up, taking a small break and doing like another game in between, and then going to Arceus, because otherwise all we'll be doing every single stream is just Pokemon. And that'll be boring for everyone involved. Oh, that was unexpected. I guess bring up Burb. Bring out Burb. I just wasn't paying attention and then my guy was dead. I do want to play like Conquest and like the Ranger games and stuff like that as well though, and Mystery Dungeon and such. There's a lot that I want to play really. But no, we definitely will play Arceus, because even though my opinion isn't the most positive, I've also not completed it. So it will be good for me to complete it and form a full-fledged opinion. And it may still be a negative one in the end, or it might change my mind. You never know. Hey there Max, how are you doing? Nintendo Twitter says the whole game will take place in Lumio City. Huh. I wonder how that will work. That would be interesting. I have no idea where I'm going. Let me open this map. So, I am going the right way. That's fine. I'm sure people won't mind if you just play more Pokemon. Not everyone's into Pokemon. Plus, from my standpoint, it's nice to play a bit of a variety of stuff. Because it can even just become a bit stale for me as well. You're playing Arceus at the moment. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it. Oh, hey there, Hal. What's up? That Togedemaru was strong, but I managed to get through the trial too. Maybe even managed to get a bit stronger, eh? I heard from Sophocles. Sophocles? How you just breezed through the trial yourself, Tofu. You're something else. I know, you should take this. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Edgelord. How are you doing? You only have one volume, don't you? Haven't you ever heard of the expression that silence is golden? Yeah, he's back! Listen, Team Skull's looking for a Pokemon called Cosmog. Do you two know anything? What? Not that we'd tell you. So you do know something. Look, Cosmog isn't even a strong Pokemon, but it has the potential to summon Pokemon so terrifyingly strong that you don't even know. If something like that happened, it would be a disaster for Alola. A disaster? Like a real disaster? Then what are we supposed to do about it? Protect it. If you do know where Cosmog is, or if you do find anything out, just keep it safe. I know I might be working for Team Skull right now, so you might not trust me or care, but I'm going to tell you this just once. You have to protect Cosmog, no matter what. I still don't even understand how Team Skull found out about Cosmog in the first place. What do you mean, no matter what? You're just going to leave us hanging? Tofu, if they're really looking for Cosmog, then is Lily going to be okay? I really don't get what's going on, but we've just got to keep them both safe, right? Then I know what I'm going to do. Take on the next trials to train with my partner. Look, I know Gizmo was saying all those things, but I really want to complete my island challenge and help people learn about Pokemon battling. And I don't know, I've got to make sure I really get what my partner's feeling too. How are you? Ba-dum-dum. I'm alright, thank you. How are you doing? You're doing the research tasks. All of them? That doesn't sound like fun. You're happy Zygarde's getting their time to shine. We were talking about that. What's your opinion on the Direct Max? Right, I need to find somewhere to heal. Is there nowhere to heal around here? There is a child. Oh, there's an item. Oh, the trial's over there, right. Long and painful. I've seen a video about Johnstone doing all of the research tasks. It took them quite a while to do them. Right, so this fruit's blocked off, am I guessing? Yep, okay, cool. So we need to go and find the trial. Oh, hello! Just coming in, don't worry about me. You want to scrap? Yeah, let's fight. Come on then. You what? No. I ain't got time for you. I just beat you silly anyway. Not worth it. So I'll just leave you with this. Use it to train up and come back when you're worth my time. Oh, thank you. Long and painful. Why do you want to do it then? Do you just like getting things completed? Because some people are like that of how they play games, aren't they? Mostly a cash grab showing off their gacha games, but you're happy you're getting Pokemon Z, even if it's a Legends game. Are you not a big fan of the Legend games, Max? Ruins of Abundance. Okay. I don't mind them going on about their mobile games if it means that they're not, like, doing too many main series games at once, because people like the mobile games. Hello! Team Skull was born out of this old group that once formed around one of the old kahunas, but their whole thing fell apart after they got smacked down by the wrath of the Tapu. Ah. You want to complete all of Arceus? Well, good luck with that. You okay there? What, you got a problem, Short Stack? I can stand guard even when I'm squatting. I'm sure you can. Have fun with that. So I need to go... Oh, there's a Pokemon Center over here. Perfect. Oh, it's raining here. Tapu Village. You got all of your mythics. How long did that take you? Okay. Phew, look, Tofu. Seems like we're almost at Aoife House, where the captain is supposed to be, huh? So that way lies Mount Lanakila, huh? I guess they're really making a Pokemon League up there on the peak. The professor told me that the Pokemon Leagues in other regions have 4 crazy strong trainers in them that they call the Elite Four. The Elite Four and Anchor Island Kahunas. I wonder which ones are stronger. I'm pretty sure my Grumps is the strongest, but I can't wait to find out for sure. Oh, these guys again. Okay. So this is Tapu Village. We must learn all we can about this place. It seems there are many stories in its past, but once long ago the Blinding Light battled against the Tapu in this spot. They were event Pokemon, not sure you can even get them anymore. Some of them probably are like that, right? It's thought that the power that came pouring out of the Ultra Wormhole at that time may be the source of Z-Move's powers. Yes, the light of the Blinding One. I am battling clone troopers. How are you doing, Eamon? I mean, the light that Necrozma can wield. Okay. Our ancestors were greedy, though. They sought to control all of Necrozma's light. They hurt Necrozma. They left it incomplete, and in such a state it went mad with fury, and so our light was stolen by Necrozma. Our world is at peace now, thanks to the Megalo Tower, which keeps the Blinding One contained, but we believe the tower is reaching its limit. And the Blinding One, Necrozma, hungers for light. The Blinding One may run wild in its fury, but it did also give us light once, so we'd like to help restore the Blinding One to its true form, but we do not have even the slightest idea of how we could do that. If you learn anything that you think might help, please share it with us. After all, you're far more familiar with the Z-moves than we are. Hey there, Hyper. Pretty good, your body clock is balked, so you've been in bed most of the day. Oh no, I hope you managed to fix it. And there have been rumours of a new Switch system. We were talking about that before. I do half imagine that there's a new Switch system on the horizon, just because of how long the Switch has been out for. It's kind of like reaching the time that a generation normally goes for. The jump out of trees are the biggest pain of all. What, the Pokemon that come out of the trees? I don't really get what all of that was about, but it seems like those Ultra Recon Squad people are really in a really hopeless spot, huh? I just wish everybody could be happy and find something to smile about, even that Necrozma, right, Tofu? You like the Legends game, but you feel that Arceus was kind of a letdown on ancient Pokemon like Magikarp, who was said to be very strong. But we just got a regular Magikarp. Right, so you weren't entirely happy with like some of the regional variants and stuff like that. Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center. What's that guy doing over there? What's he doing over there? Just peeping. I'm gonna have to go and say hello to him. Oh, he's not peeping so much now. It was just the camera angle. Hey, buddy. That task can go somewhere that's not nice. Right, so we need to go that way towards the trial. Then we've got... So what's this sign say? Oh, hello. It's your thrifty Mega Mart. Ooh. A peeping Tom. He was peeping a bit, wasn't he? Having a small peep. Little peepers. Right, so let me look at our Pokemon quickly. That was not what I wanted to do, but sure, we can stick with it. That's not what I wanted either. You're hoping this Legends game will be good? Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do a bit of a switcheroo. I'm just trying to remember all of my buttons. There we go. Let's do a little bit of that. It might not work out. It might be hiding. I heard we aren't leaving Lumio City soon, so that could be a bit iffy. I mean, to be fair... Whoops! To be fair, Lumio City was quite big. To the point that, like, they had the taxis to take you around. So depending how they go about it, it could all end up being in Lumio City because Lumio City is really big. So I guess it entirely depends on how they go about it. However, I don't mind if it's not a full open world situation, because they're clearly showing signs of weakness when they tried to go down that route of gameplay, and I would rather have a more closed off environment. Not tiny, don't get me wrong, but a bit more of a reined in environment if that environment was better quality. That's my perspective anyway. That doesn't mean I want a tiny map. I just also don't need an entire universe of a map if it's not going to be well fleshed out. But we won't know until it comes out. And it'll be interesting to see developments and stuff. Wait up, Tofu. So this is the Aether House, eh? Strangers! This means battle. What? Why? We'll protect our home when Esloria is away. Less is more sometimes. Exactly. It entirely depends how they go about it, but like sometimes you can push for too much but then do more but at lower quality, whereas I would prefer a bit less at a better quality. You want a Mega Bunny? Since Megas are coming back, is there any more Mega Pokemon you want to see? I don't know. I feel like none instantly come to mind. It'd be interesting to see some regional variants also getting Megas. That could be interesting. Also, I'd like some Pokemon who came out since X and Y to get Megas, but I don't know if they'll bring in Pokemon from future generations into this one. Because there's obviously a bunch of Pokemon that came after Megas. So it'd be interesting for some of those to get involved with it. Like if they make it like a huge map with nothing and you build it into the big city, that would make sense. I mean, in the trailer, there is suggestions of things that are going to be built, isn't there? It'll be interesting to see how they're going about it. That did a lot. I should have switched out really, but we're here now. Let me beat an Elekid. Oh, that's going to knock us out. I just want to get some levels on them. Arceus was built up over time as you played. I've not completed Arceus. which is something I need to go and try and do again. I will play it again to finish it. I've just never finished it myself, so I haven't seen all of the ins and outs of it. I guess go for one of those. I just can't believe that Raina still doesn't have a water move. You finished it last year and actually enjoyed it. Like, that's good, I'm glad to hear it. I have tried to play it. I tried to play it when it first came out. I just didn't get along with it. And I've not tried it again since. However, playing a game on stream motivates me more to finish it and complete it. So I will play it again on stream and I will finish it, and then I'll form a full-fledged opinion then. Because as much as I have an opinion of it now, it's much more of a half-baked opinion because I didn't see the whole thing through. Do you know what I mean? So I will complete it and then I'll have a proper opinion on it. Where's Lily? I left her with Hapu. They should be coming soon. So why don't we get those trials done first? You know I'm the captain, right? Can I heal up first? Cool, let me go and heal up first. Pokemon plus Dark Souls equals Arceus. Oh! What do you think you're doing? Stop it right now. Yo, 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 for real, girl? Your bag was moving right in front of my eyes, and I'm supposed to ignore that? You've got some rare Pokemon in there. I'm gonna have it and make some cash. Even if it's not that rare of a Pokemon, I bet I could still get paid, yo. Yo, yo! Tofu! Oh, so we're following the script, are we? A trainer dashes forward to save the girl, huh? I'm not gonna let you be the hero in this scene. Yo, yo! Okay. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Drowsy! I guess a bite will do then, won't it? You don't think it's Dark Souls? I can imagine that. I don't think it's Dark Souls either, but like the experience I had was I'm just trying to think of how to word it. This isn't why I don't like it, by the way. But obviously where it is a different gaming style, it definitely took some getting used to, and that was quite difficult. But I'm always open for a variety of different game styles, so I didn't mind that it was difficult. I just didn't get along with it personally. But I will try again, and I'll try again properly. And I know you guys will help me out, which will be great as well. Because then maybe I'll figure it out a bit better. When I saw that adorable Drowsy, that was enough for me. Later. Bye. Thank you, Tofu. I just wanted to go for a stroll on my own to see what it must feel like to be a trainer. So Hapu and I went our separate ways. But then Nebby tried to get out of my bag. Didn't you? Go on, you little troublemaker. You better thank Tofu too. Pew pew. Oh, and when I was out shopping, I kept thinking about how I wanted to be some help to you during your island challenge, and then I saw these. Oh, thank you. Luxury balls. I bought them without even thinking. Oh, Lily. What's the matter? You look all worn out. Do you want to rest at Aoife House a while? Thank you. I think I might take you up on that. You have to look up a guide for the end fight. I know what the end fight is because I do watch a lot of Pokemon YouTube, and I can imagine that it must be very difficult. Reach my trial site from Tapu Village. Okay. So I will go and heal then, and then I guess we'll give the trial a go. Ghost types. I think we'll be okay against ghost types. We are a suitable level. A couple of our Pokemon are under-leveled, but only a couple of them. I think we'll be alright. So let me go and heal up. One thing I do like about Legends Arceus though is the links you can see between the characters in that and characters in later games. Like you can see, oh, they're an ancestor of so-and-so. Like, I do like that. That's fun. I like that sort of lore building. I do find that interesting. Bling, 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 bling. You hope they do that again? Oh, I think they will. I also like how in Scarlet and Violet they then had relatives of the ones from Legends like in that as well. I like that. I like that sort of thing. Because it's fun to kind of pick up on like the similarities in looks or like their music or things like that. And Arceus was trying to capitalize on the Isekai boom. Kind of, right? You're not wrong. Where do I need to go now then? It was a bit Isekai-y, wasn't it? Is it where? Is it not this? That's Aoife House. Oh, it's down there, so I need to go down on the grey bit, do I? That's fine, we can do that. Let me just... I can't right now, that's fine. Did Truck-kun strike again? Not Truck-kun! It was a bit like that though, wasn't it? It was like, person falls into otherworld with God phone. The old supermarket where I hold my trial is right down this way. Oh, it's a closed supermarket. Interesting. Oh, there's a sticker up there. Can I get it? Can I get the sticker? There we go. Up, up, up. Well, that's where I need to go, I think. Oh, up here. We got an item. Bam, ba, bam, 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 bam. So I wonder what will happen at the start of... Oh, hello. At the start of the Kalos Legends, will it be another Isekai situation? Or will it just be someone who's from that time? I wonder. Dun, 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 dun. And because it's based in Kalos, right? Because it's based in Kalos, which is obviously like the French region, I wonder if we'll end up dressing like French aristocrats and stuff like that. That would be so funny. Like powdered wigs and like big old dresses. I don't think they will, but it would be funny. I think it's going to be further in the past than that sort of fashion, but I can still find the concept amusing. But I don't think they would ever do that. You think we'll be participating in the Great Kalos War? True! True! I didn't even think about that. You might be onto something there. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Tofu gets hit by a truck and wakes up as a zombie girl idol. Oh, I know what anime that is. Sometimes I feel like a zombie. Does that count? No, I know what anime that is. I should probably switch out really, shouldn't I? Let's go to you. This might be a bad shout, but I think this is a good idea to do, just to speed things up. We'll also see and befriend a young king. See, I want French aristocrat clothing. I really do. I know it won't happen, but I just want to see these little Pokemon characters in powdered wigs and big old dresses. I really do. And I know it's nonsense, right? I know it's not going to be a thing. But if it was a thing, that would be hilarious. And I was correct to switch into Reina. Good job. There's definitely a lot of potential. I didn't even think about the war, but I think you're really onto something with that. Which could be very interesting. Maybe that's why it's based in the city, because we're like protecting the city, potentially. Got a sticker. Let me just see what stuff we've got. Oh, okay, so I'm going to use this just to get rid of it. And then... do I have any... What if we're AZ? Is AZ the big tall guy? Because the game is called ZA, isn't it? ZA, however you want to pronounce it. And I was curious about that title. Is there something over here? There is something over here. Let me go and grab this. Yeah, the big fella. I wonder, maybe. Or maybe he could be like... Maybe we don't play as him, but he's like a major character in like the actual game, potentially. That would be interesting. Because there is kind of like quite a historical lore involved, isn't there, in X and Y? Find the totem Pokemon and snap a shot with the Poke Finder. The totem is a bit of a trickster and it likes to play hide and seek and mess around. If you take pictures of other ghost-type Pokemon inside, it will definitely come out to get in on the fun. Okay, so if you see something weird happening inside this old place, try to check it out. I bet you'll find a ghost-type Pokemon causing the mischief. So get its photo before it's gone. Okay. The war was 3,000 years before X and Y. That might not work then, because I can't imagine they'll be doing blueprints for Lumio City 3,000 years before. I wonder. Wasn't there that battle club place where you got ranks like Baron? I think instead of catching Pokemon, we have to battle to increase our rank for the story. Maybe. You know what? I'm liking these ideas though. Will we get their flower? We might meet them properly. So it comes down at the end of X and Y, doesn't it? Let me drop a save quickly, just in case. I'm glad we're talking about this though, because I had some small ideas based off the trailer. But we're getting a lot more ideas out there and I'm really liking hearing them. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't have even thought of. So what, we need to find the ghost Pokemon and try to take pictures of them. I haven't really tested using this Poke Finder situation, so this is going to be interesting. So how do I... I have no idea. I guess we'll get it figured out, shall we? Oh! The conveyor belt started moving by itself. Well, how do I take a picture? I would like to power up the Poke Finder. Yes, please. Oh, hello! Hello, you cheeky little guy. Okay. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Hey, buddy. I do like ghost Pokemon. I'm guessing that the totem's going to be like a Mimikyu. It would just make sense, wouldn't it? You're not the best guy to have out in this situation. Let's see how much damage you actually do. I'll probably need to switch you out. Who would be best on my team to use in this situation though? I wonder. Ghost Fairy? Oh, of course, Fairy types were introduced by this point, weren't they? Well, that did a lot of damage, so we're all good. Is Ghastly part Fairy type? I never knew that. I always just thought they were straight ghost. Ah. Well done, Burger. There you go, that wasn't too bad. Bum, 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 bum. Oh! Oh! Pikachu! Ghastly is ghost poison. That makes more sense. I was like, fairy? Yes! Hey, friend! I love Haunter, and I accept that's entirely because of the anime. Doesn't change my mind. I still love Haunter. I love the episodes of Haunter-in, the whole saga around Sabrina in the original series. I love those episodes. Right, you were talking about Mimikyu. Right, that makes more sense. That makes much more sense. Your other thought when watching the trailer, I got some impression that the trailer was hinting at city design. I thought that because of like the blueprint situation and like the folder. After reading up the wiki for Lumio City inspiration, it mentioned that the Parisian suburbs were recently urbanized in the 1960s. An official tweet from the Pokemon account mentions urban redevelopment plan Lumio City. Huh. Do you think it could be as like close to now as the 1960s? That could be really interesting if it was. I finally got to try a new Kool-Aid flavour with your girlfriend last night. Sharkleberry Fin. It's a pink drink with strawberry, banana and even orange all together. Interesting. I've never tried Kool-Aid. Never tried Kool-Aid. Do I want to learn Fling? You can find Gengar in here. Well, I'm guessing that's after the trial, right? When you can catch Pokemon. Do I want Fling? No, I think I'm alright on that one. Other people are theorising from the trailer that setting is slightly in the future. See, I was wondering that when I first saw the blueprints, right? But then I was like, the blueprints are like they're building the city. So that took me back to thinking it was in the past. The future could be interesting. After you beat the totem, awesome. I might need to have a run around and see if I can find something. Mail me a pack. If there's a way for me to stick it on my throne, I would. You'll need to add sugar to it though. Does it not already have like loads of sugar in it? Yeah, Kool-Aid isn't really a thing in the UK. Or at least I've never seen it. It could be and I've just not looked in the right places. Mimikyu can be found here too. We might need to do some Pokemon hunting after we've done this trial. Get your butt back over here. Where'd you go? I saw your tail. Have I just lost them? They're playing hide and seek. Try to catch sight of them with your Poke Finder. Okay. Okay. So do I need to find somewhere else or can I try this one again? Huh? Hey! That was so close! Get your butt back over here, you menace! I'm going to close it again. Right, I'm trying again. Up, up, no! No! It's so fast! Ah! Come back, come back, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back, Gengar. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Hey buddy. I do like Gengar. I like the whole Ghastly line. They're very simple looking, but I still just really like them. I don't know why. Well, I say that. It's mostly because of the anime, let's be real, but I still like them. You can get the best Pika clone here. Mimikyu's a good one. I do like Mimikyu. I guess try you. Legends Arceus is parallel to Japan's early Meiji period, 1868, not 90. That's a near perfect 100 years to your Paris 1960 guess. So that would be really interesting. That would be really interesting. It'd also make me curious about how the styling and such would work. I wonder if they would do that. Oh, they're over there. Yep. Because I wouldn't mind it being set in the 60s. I think that could be an awful lot of fun. And imagine some of the outfit styles we could get for that. That would be so entertaining. Oh, I'm Tofu. Oh, never mind that. Looks like you're done with the trial, right? We should hurry up and leave this place. I'm not done yet. This place is dangerous. You should give up on the trial and get out. I'm not done yet. I told you to get out. I'm not leaving. Nope. Oh, they're getting angry. Take a photo. Oh, the lock clicked open. Right, let me just... I'm going to pop... I keep on pressing that one by accident. I'm going to pop... Raina up front. Because they could use the levels, really. AU's always there for backup, though, because obviously they've got plenty of dark-type moves, which is going to be good. But then I will heal up Burger, just in case we do need Burger. So let me just go into here. Burger is a ghost at the moment, but not for much longer. We are going to bring the Burger back. Breathe, Burger, breathe! Right, and then we need to... There we go, good stuff. And then we'll also do a save, just to play things safe. Events may also run parallel to the time Heath explored Area 0. Ooh! So that could be really interesting to see that, because there could be some like crossover, right? Because based on the countries these regions are based off of, in theory, Kalos isn't very far away from Paldea. Burger might be the best option. Burger hasn't got the best of moves. But we do have Burger. We do have Burger as well. Their moves are a bit naff at the moment. Oh. Oh. The same is for Raina, to be honest, their moves are a bit naff as well. Hello? 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 Boo! Ah! It doesn't know Steel Wing yet, no. I don't know what level it learns it, but it hasn't learnt it yet. Otherwise I would put Burger up front. Oh! It wouldn't surprise you to see a few Paldean Pokemon. I'd love to see some like Kalos region variants of some of the Paldean Pokemon. Play Rough Shadow Claw Home Claws. Okay, are they the moves that they've got? It's also very angry. Let's see how much this does. Of course, Disguise is going to do nothing on the first turn. That's fine. We should be able to survive an extra move, just to see how much that ends up doing, and then I can kind of figure out my process. Oh, those are the best moves for Mimikyu, I see. So how much does that do? Okay. Oh, that was a critical. So not very much. Will-O-Wisp's a pain, but it's not the end of the world. I know Raina's going to get knocked out. I'm more just kind of like getting my bearings. So. We can still bring out Burger. But obviously Burger doesn't have very good moves right now, is the only concern. But we can give it a go. Why not? We can give it a good go. Let's have a look. I think our best move on Burger at the moment is Sky Drop. So how much does that do? Moment of truth? Barely anything, good stuff. Skarmory learns Steel Wing at 34 and can relearn Metal Claw of a Heart Scale. I might have a Heart Scale. Well, at least we know Steel Wing is coming. That's good to know. Let's see how much this one does as well. It may end up being a bit of an AU situation. I'm not too sure. Because all of Skarmory's moves are a bit naff at the moment, which was what my concern was. So I was right about that, but that's fine. A regional Meganium, that would be fun. Let's do this one. I don't think we're going to survive this though. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see then. Because I know AU's not really a good bet, but we'll see what AU can do. I know it's not the best of ideas. Let's see. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was alright. It should be fine with a Shadow Claw. Yep, that wasn't bad at all. Maybe I was right about AU being the best option in my situation. Oh, that did a fair amount. That's okay though. Do another one of those. Oh yeah, that's fine. One more of those will be enough. We avoided the play rough, which is great. Curse is nasty, it is. We should be okay though. We should manage. I think AU can clutch it. I mean, actually, maybe not now. No, AU can clutch it. Even if they don't knock out the Bayonet, we can bring someone else for the Bayonet. They should be able to get the Mimikyu down, which is fine by me. So you get the Mimikyu out of the... Why did you survive? It's because of the burn, isn't it? It's because of the burn. That was unfair. I was robbed. I was robbed. Absolutely robbed. I was robbed. Well, Burb can finish it off then. Just do a pluck. A pluck will do the job. Can't believe that. That was cruel. That would have been like 1 or 2 HP. So cruel. Raina needed that experience as well. How much is that going to do on bayonets? Right, so that's going to knock out Burb, which is fine. Come on in, Crusader, you just round it up. Not the smoothest, but I was experimenting a little bit, so that's all good. I think if I started with AU, things may have gone a bit faster. But that's fine by me. We'll just do one of those. You even had a Lumberry in case you gave it an ailment. Ah, they planned it. They proper planned it. But nah, it's fine. I think if I started with AU, we may have had a bit of a smoother time, but it's good to experiment a bit. And I was trying to give Raina some experience, which didn't work out in the end. But that's my fault. Okay. Hello! Welcome back, Tofu. Can I check your... Well, I can check your pictures right away. Now let's see how you did. Yep, that's Mimikyu, alright. It's pretty hard to catch it on film, so this is a really great attempt. Which means... Ba-ba-ba-bam! Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam! Trial complete. Okay, if you want to use ghost type Z power, then you've got to move like this. It's so embarrassing. Imagine actually doing that. And since you passed my trial, Tofu, you now have my permission to catch Pokemon in the trial site. So in that old building there, here you go. Oh, dusk balls. She's your favourite in this region. Her design is cool. I do like her design. It's not a bad idea to have some ghost type Pokemon on your team. What's that? You say I was in there when you went into the back room? Oh, cut it out, Tofu. You're trying to scare me, huh? You have to come up with something a bit more believable than that. I was here the whole time, and that's not even a room. And there's not even a room in the back of that shop for starters. How gullible do you think I am? Oh! I feel like I'm getting chicken skin. Like a chill going through me for some reason. I already have 2 ghosts in the party. I can still catch some more. I will heal up first though. Because our team is shot. So we're going to go and heal up. And then we can always catch a couple more just so we have them. And then we can continue our situation. No! No! I've already got like a fire type left. I'm gonna come out of this trial, be like, I just beat this trial and then get my ass whooped by a fisherman. A fisherman of a Feebas, no less. Gosh darn it. Right, Nivy. Nivy. I need you. Hey there, Chari, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Whoop their butts, Nivy. Whoop their butts. I refuse to be defeated. You're doing well. Glad to hear it. I'm good, thank you. Right. 38 on Nivy. Okay. Pokemon Center. Let's go. Pokemon Center. My mons are dying. Pokemon Center. Thoughts on Pokemon ZA? I'm interested. I like the idea because I like Kalos. I didn't get along with Legends with Arceus though. Well, that's more of a personal opinion. But I know a lot of people were looking forward to a new Legends game, so I'm happy for those people. And I'll be interested to see what comes of it. What's your thoughts on it though? Bling, 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 bling. Right, let's see if we can catch a couple guys. Do 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 do. Oh, wrong way. This way. This way. I don't know how long it will take. My aim is to try and catch a Gengar and a Mimikyu. Obviously, I don't know how realistic those goals are, but we will try our best. I won't spend too long looking around. You love Legends, so you cannot wait. Also, you think Kalos needed some more lore, so that can help. Yeah, I can understand that. I know a lot of people feel a bit like annoyed because they wanted a Unova situation, and I was surprised that they didn't go for a Unova situation, but I think there's so much historical stuff like mentioned in Kalos that it will be very interesting to kind of see that be developed on. Because there was the whole mention of the wars and like all this other sorts of stuff, weren't there? So it'll definitely be interesting to see what comes of it. Right, Gengar. Unless I can beat you quickly, I'm going to run away from you. This should do a fair amount though. Oh, perfect. There you go. Because we can at least get some experience on Raina in the process, and hopefully we'll learn something useful. Oh, Sucker Punch! Ooh! Do I want Sucker Punch? I think I'm going to keep what I've got for the time being. If you notice, every remake is usually double the digits for the original, like Gen 4 was 8 and Gen 3 was 6. Huh, I've never thought about that before. It'd be interesting to see if that ends up being true though, like when Gen 10's done. If we end up getting a Unova remake, or like something to do with Unova. I've never thought about that before. Gosh darn it, Haunter. Oh, is it only an SOS slot? Is it only an SOS slot? I probably won't mess around with SOS slots. I was hoping I could just encounter them by running around. If it's only by SOS slots, I might go for just catching a Haunter instead. Because after this stream where I spent a whole stream trying to SOS with Eevees, a better chance in the back room, I will go to the back room. I might catch a Shuppet though. Let me catch a Shuppet. So if I go... %5 chance of Mimikyu, okay. Yay! So, for those who don't know, how I'm naming my Pokemon is based off the last like follow, sub, bit gifter, raider, etc, etc. Depending on what was the most recent. So, it's going to be Tofu Night for this Shuppet, because they were the most recent follower. So let's get this one nicknamed. It's going to go in the box for now, but I will get this one nicknamed. I would like to give it a nickname. Let's see if the whole thing fits. So Tofu... Oh, it will fit, no problem at all. So then it was an underscore, wasn't it? Can I have an underscore? I might need to just go for a dash. That's fine. We know what it's meant to be. Tofu Night. Yes, there we go. Send to the box for now. Because we do have our Marowak. So let us go round. Oh, wrong one. Let us go round to the back room. Bayonet with Frisk and Thief is golden. Right, let me quickly... Oh, there's the Frisk. You frisked me! Well, let me do a little bitey bite. Bayonet's good for getting items that happen to be held by other Pokemon. Ah, I see. I can definitely see that being helpful. Okay. And then we'll whip on round. Oh, who's this one going to be? Hello, Haunter. If I don't get a Gengar, I will catch one of these guys, but we will find a Mimikyu. That's why I'm heading towards the back room. It'd just be nice to have one. I do like Mimikyu. Do a little chompy chomp. There we go. And then we'll keep on trotting along. Ba, 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 ba. Hey there, Van. How are you doing? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I ran past the door, didn't I? Oh no, the door's not there anymore. Has the door gone because the trial's over now? Or am I just being silly? Oh, was that when your bayonet attacked you? I need to sneeze. I can feel it. I'm going to mute myself for a second. I'm back. I've still got the very last dregs of this cold in me. It's meant to be right here, isn't it? Thank you for the bless you. There's Mimikyu! Yay! I like how it zooms in on the face on its tummy because that's its actual face. Right, let us quick ball the Mimikyu. Back. Hopefully a quick ball will work. Quick ball. Blast! Right, so what's going to be the best thing to do here? Dusk ball it. Let's dusk ball it. Here we go. So I feel like I'm just going to knock it out if I try to attack it. Ooh! I'll try and attack it. Let's see what we can do. So, and then we'll use a dusk ball. Yeah, I was going to say bite it once. I don't think that should kill it. Oh, of course, the disguise. We'll bite it again. I always forget about the disguise. We'll bite it again. Oh, you learned bites. Okay. Right, one bite. Oh, I did way less than I thought. Okay, one more bite and less. If it ends up critting, that'll be a pain in the butt. But if it doesn't crit, one more bite should be okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then we will get a dusk ball. Oh! Oh! Second Mimikyu. Now I've got to knock one of them out. Well, I want the higher leveled one, so I'm going to knock out the lower leveled one. Hey there, Ramsey. How are you doing? I hope you're well. We got a higher leveled one. It's all good. And this second one shouldn't do another SOS call, I don't think. So, a couple of bites, like 3 of them. Ooh, Dragon Rage! I do want Dragon Rage. I do want Dragon Rage. Do I want Dragon Rage? Yes, I might change my mind on that later. You're disappointed by the Pokemon Presents? Why are you disappointed? And there's no wrong opinions here. All opinions are good. Dragon Rage is bad. I like it. At least for now. I can always heart scale it out later. But it'll be useful in like the totems, for example, because I know I'm going to do a set amount of damage. So it overrides all of the buffs that they give them. That was my thought process. Could still be very, very wrong, but it made sense in my head. You didn't really get much about Legends ZA. What did you not get about it? Were you just hoping for more information? It does only do 40 damage, but like at the moment at least, a lot of the Pokemon are like around like 80, 90. So like 2 Dragon Ranges would knock a Pokemon out. And like I say, where it does override where it's always a set 40 damage, sometimes on the totems, because of my type situation, I'm struggling to do very much damage to the totems. So if I know I'm going to do like a set 40 damage, then it might like take 2 or 3 hits. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. Like I say, when it comes to late game, pointless, and I will like learn over it. But I think we're still like mid-game at the moment, aren't we? Gameplay and more info? Well, I think at the moment it was more just announcing it exists. I half imagine as there's other like directs and whatnot, they'll start showing more. But a part of me, in my opinion, and once again there's no wrong opinion, in my opinion, the fact that they didn't show any gameplay suggests that it's basically very early in development, which means there's a lot left to do, which is why it's not out till 2025. That was my stance on it, but I can understand the desire to see more. Yeah, it's better like early game, I do agree with that. If I wasn't having problems with the totems, I wouldn't have even considered it, because obviously having super effective moves is going to do more. But where I'm struggling to do heavy damage on the totems, having that set damage could be useful for me at the moment. But as I get my team more sorted out and as the levels of the Pokemon get higher, it'll be completely pointless. So it will be overridden with something at that point. They probably learned not to show gameplay too early. I half imagine they haven't got proper gameplay like in place yet to show. You see my point? Yeah, I mean like I say, your opinion makes complete and total sense. I could understand the wish to want to see more. But I think after what happened with Scarlet and Violet, I would rather them take it as slowly as they need to do a quality product. So I don't mind waiting a while for more stuff. But it's nice to have the announcement to have something to look forward to. That's my stance on it anyway. Seeing Dragon Rage gives flashback of the Soul Link runs. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Hello Alex, how you doing? You're playing Pokemon at the moment. What Pokemon are you playing? I have heard of Gucci. Yes, I have heard of Gucci. So, this one is going to be named after Suba. I'm just trying to think. Does Suba already have a Pokemon named after them? Because if they do, it would be NFS Gamer, because they raided. I can't remember. I feel like Suba doesn't have a Pokemon. So we'll do Suba. And make sure I spelled that right. Yes, I did. It's going to go in the box for now anyway, but center box. They might not want to say something about the game that might change. That's true as well. Like whenever they do show gameplay, they normally have the caption of being like still in development, things may change. But I can entirely appreciate that, especially if it's very early in development. A lot's going to change. Obviously, as you get further into development, less and less kind of like changes. But as things get started, things get like deleted, things get like put on like the back burner, whole styles change, like a lot happens, doesn't it? Oh, you're still playing your Blaze Black 2? Are you still enjoying it? It's kind of like when you watch those cutting floor games about different games? Those cutting floor videos about different games? There's always so many things that are like left in the files that aren't used. And that shows how many changes happen during a game's development. There'll be like assets and there'll be music and there'll be bits of art, like all sorts of stuff. Entire maps sometimes as well, do you know what I mean? Sword Dance TM? I don't know, we'll have a look in a second. And I have heard of Chanel, yes, I have heard of Chanel. I can hear my voice going. No voice, please! I'm meant to be doing better now. Okay. We'll just quickly bite this one and run away. Your team's fully evolved apart from your Dragonair. Dragonair takes a while to evolve, doesn't it? I have heard of Michael Kors. Michael Kors had a period in England at least where it was very popular. I don't know if that was the case in other countries as well, but Michael Kors kind of had a bit of a moment in the UK. A lot of girls were wearing Michael Kors bags and stuff like that. Oh, right by the doorstep. You want to ask Lance how he got his level 50 Dragonite? Hacks. He cheated, that's how. Sometimes you do get that though, not even just with Lance, but with other trainers as well, that they'll have these Pokemon that they shouldn't have at the level they're at, and it's a bit like, how did you do that? What did you do to achieve that? Oh, I'm nearly running out of my drink already. My throat's still a little bit sensitive from my cold cough situation. Onwards! Right, back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, I can't go this way. Back to the Pokemon. What's over there? I want to check that out. Can I? What's over here? Oh. That was not as far away from the shore as I thought. There are too many Frillish. They're trying to paralyze me. Your Decidui has Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Pluck and Sword Dance. Oh, I see. I'm not the most technically minded when it comes to Pokemon. I'm dreadful. So there'll be moves like Sword Dance, right, which I know are really good moves, and I just won't use them. I can be dreadful. Right, can I catch one of these? Can I Quick Ball this? Do you know how I can catch a blue Baneri and name it Tofu? The closest I can imagine to that is an Azumarill. Quick Ball. Let's see if this catches. That'll be quite cool. I don't know the catch rate for this guy, so we will find out. Oh sweet, there you go. For this one it'll be NFS Gamer, because they were after Subug. They raided. Ah! Dodges the Master Ball! I'm claustrophobic! I'm claustrophobic, don't put me in a ball! Right, Frillish is registered, good stuff. And then we will give it a nickname. Now how much of this is going to fit in? I might not be able to fit in the 5,000. But I should be able to fit in the rest of it. Yeah, the number won't fit, but we know who that is. Oh, this one missed. I ran away from it. If you're having a hard time, 1 or 2 Sword Dance is equal to 4 attack power-ups. Yeah, I know the Sword Dance is really good. I just don't think about it. And I've always said that I need to be more technical, but I never do it. You saved my life, but could we talk for a bit? I was trying to catch a Frillish, but it called for help. Too many of them joined in. I don't mind that they're so playful, but their veiled-like arms have poison that paralyzes you. I didn't know what to do. Okay. Ooh, a Destiny Knot. Okay, interesting. You're happy with your Metagross though, you love it. Metagross is a good Pokemon. Destiny Bond. Hi, sir. No, I just want the item. Sir, please leave me alone. Oh no. Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose on your moment. I'm sorry. I understand you're upset, but you don't need to attack me. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. No. Oh, God. I'm sorry, sir. You lost a shiny today. Oh, no. Right, sir, you picked this fight. You started it. I had no ill will. How much is that going to do? Not as much as I thought. There are so many ways to make it easy. Oh, there definitely is. Like, I need to start thinking a bit more technically. I've said this on my previous runs, but I just don't do it. I'm dreadful. But at least I know what I'm like. Your save corrupted. That's even worse. Oh no. At least it wasn't like a really rare Pokemon at the same time. I know a shiny is rare regardless, but imagine if it was like, I don't know, was a really rare like spawn rate and it was like a shiny of that one. But whenever you lose a shiny, it's always heartbreaking, isn't it? You got a shiny Zubat today, congratulations. I've heard the shiny hunting in the Legends game is quite easy in comparison to other games. Not to mean that it's easy, but because obviously you can fly overhead and you get the noise and the sparks and you can see them from the sky. So you can spawn a lot of Pokemon at once. Apparently that can make some shiny hunts quite quick. At least that's based off what I've seen on YouTube. What do we have coming up next? Keep battling. I know it is dark types. This is probably a bad shout. Shiny Munchlax. You can get one of those from the Ogre game in Scarlet and Violet, can't you? If you complete all of the difficulties, you can get given a shiny Munchlax. Yeah, I would rather lose a shiny than have my save corrupt. I do agree. I'll leave you to it, okay? I'm sorry for your loss. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to take this item. Ooh! That's definitely a good one to have. And then I'll check to see interesting elements to it, like how you can raise the shiny chance of a specific Pokemon by completing its individual Pokédex research. Huh. I didn't know that bit. That's interesting. Oh, I know, but both. Oh my goodness. Absolutely heartbreaking, isn't it, Taki? I do not have Sword Dance. Not yet. You're not bothered because the shiny odds in this game... Oh, it's only 1 in 512. Oh, that's not so bad then. That's not so bad. Still heartbreaking, but not quite so heartbreaking. Right, we'll go and heal up, and then we're heading back to that Aoife house, I guess. Do 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 do. I'm sorry for all the throat clears, by the way. I hope it's not bothering you too much. Bam, 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 bam. Right, onwards! So why do we need to go over this way? Are we meeting with someone over here? Oh, we are apparently. Okay, let me just... I did not know this was coming. Let me just drop a save. Back so soon, I wasn't expecting you just yet. It takes these dumb grunts way too long to deal with you kids, so I guess it's my turn now. Yo, yo! What? I told you before. Next time you get in our way, I'm not holding anything back. I don't like strawberry ice cream, but I don't mind like strawberry like jellies, like jellos and stuff like that. So it kind of depends on the situation. And I don't mind like strawberry gummy sweets and like things like that. You can get the Sword Dance in the Mali City Poke Park. A Pokemart / Poke Center. I see. Yeah, Rain is still a bit under-leveled. We do need to get some extra experience on them. That wasn't too bad though. Let's do another one of those. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Oh, nearly got a level up there. Burger got an extra level. Burger's so Ooh, Stillwing! Burger's so behind, but having Stillwing is going to make so much difference. I'm probably going to get rid of this one. Because I've not used it at all, so it's obviously not been useful to me. Stillwing though, very helpful. Salazzle! Keep battling. Because it's the sassy one. I know what you are, Salazzle. Here we go. It's the sassy one. I do like Salazzle. They're just, I don't know, they're just so like sassy. Oh no, Raina died. It's fine. Who should I bring out then? Who's gonna be... yes. Two dancers against each other. Let me just do one of those. The Bonarang may have been better, to be fair, but we're here now. Ow! Ow! Fire poison, thank you. I knew it was fire. Just bashed my elbow on my desk. Right on my funny bone. That probably hurt. I keep on like bashing myself on things lately. I've been very clumsy. I've got a nice big bruise on my leg from where I bashed my knee on the side of my sofa like a couple days ago. And now I've just bashed my arm. Just a bit clumsy at the moment. Extra level on Crusader. I have a bone that tells me jokes. Yeah, every bone in my body is absolutely hilarious, but the funny bone's the funniest one of them all. I understand why my grunts waste so much time battling kids, but if you want us to return the Pokemon, then you have to come to us, alone. The boss is dying to meet you. See you at our base in Potown. Hey there, Evie, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Battles you can't afford to lose aren't any fun. Hey, are you guys okay? Oh yeah, the children. My young goose. Oh, we can't forgive this.
Hydrate or you'll dehydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, Ant. I hope you're doing well. Darn it, those numbskulls actually did something pretty clever for once. If you want to get the Pokemon back, then Tofu has to go to Potown, all alone with no backup. That's what they said, but that's not fair. Team Skull has taken over Potown. It's basically their private playground now. Oh, I know. If you're going to go though, try to find this guy on Route 15 who's wearing a kimono. He might be able to help you get to Potown. He knows the whole lot about Pokemon that can travel across the water. Here, take this. Just get my young goose back for me. Alpha Leafeon, awesome. And you're doing amazing. I'm so glad to hear it. You are exist. Oh, sometimes it's like that, isn't it? So I need to go down to the beach, do I? Let me heal up first and then I'll go to the beach in case he wants me to like prove myself with a battle. So let me just scurry on round. Less than 2 days till Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Are you looking forward to it? I've not played any of the remake yet. I should really do that. But there's so many games that I've been wanting to pick up. But I need to kind of like budget. So I still want to get the Tomb Raider remasters. And then obviously the Moomin game's coming out and I am going to get that. And the Princess Peach game is coming out at the end of March, which I also want to pick up. Just lots of things are coming out at the moment. I think the Moomin game comes out March 7th, I want to say. I am looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to it for ages, like months and months and months. And then they finally announced the date it's coming out and I'm just like, yes! Moomin game! So we will be playing that on stream. I don't know if you guys will find it interesting, but hopefully it'll be nice to look at. I have seen the new trailer. What's your thoughts on it, Evie? And there's no wrong opinions. I'm just curious about what everyone thinks. It's 26 degrees Celsius in February? Whereabouts is it that warm at the moment? Excluding obviously the southern hemisphere where it's like summer right now. That's crazy warm for this time of year. Right, you should be able to Ice Claw this guy. Usually not here. Why is it so warm? It's pretty cold where I am at the moment. It finally started to warm up and then it just got dead cold again. To be fair, when I say dead cold, it has been colder. but like compared to what it was getting to, it suddenly kind of dropped again. And I just want it to warm up a bit. Not to 26 degrees Celsius, but like to like 15 degrees Celsius, and it can just stop there. That'll be good for me, that's all I need. Marowak, will I switch? No. Because I should be able to do... You still have snow where you are, Taki. I've not had much snow this year. It's normally 4 degrees Celsius around this time of year. That's what it's like where I am normally. 26 though, that's wild. That's like summer weather. That's insane. Okay, onwards. I'm guessing this is the guy they were talking about. Hello? 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 You've had snow since November. Oh my goodness. I personally don't expect much since it's apparently only going to be a very small game in one area. You say that, but Lumio City was quite a big area. So depending how they go about it, it could be like a smaller area but very well fleshed out. And I would prefer a small area that was well developed compared to a big area that was empty. That's my stance on it at least. But we won't know until it starts like kind of showing like gameplay and stuff. Depends on how big they want to make the city, of course, but based on how Lumio City felt in the original X and Y, it felt quite large. And obviously they might decide to kind of like lean into that, or they might decide to shrink it down, I don't know. But Lumios was obviously meant to be quite a large place that you got lost in easily, which is why they had those like taxis and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see how it will turn out, but I understand people's concern about it. A trial goer, huh? And why would you be coming to a lonely odd place like this? Can you give Tofu-chan uppies? Uppies? Can I have uppies? I would like uppies. Uppies! I should try and make myself jump. Wait. Uppies, uppies! Give me uppies! Uppies! Yay! I had to. I've lost my screen now. Here we go. I gotta get Team Skull. Sure. You worry more at the variety of Pokemon? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what they do. And like if they do variants and what their variants might be like and like all sorts of stuff. It'll be interesting to see how it develops. Hey there, Rift. Good morning. I hope you're doing good. Aha, I see you've got your reasons. Then I'll take you on. Tell me, Uncle Grimsby is going to flip a coin. Would it be heads or tails? Neither! Look at this smug face. Look at my face. Astonishing. I had indeed been planning to have Skarmory snatch it out of the air as I spun it in the sky. A loss is a loss. I'll give you Sharpedo's info for your ride pager then. Ride it to victory. Okay, apparently I won. With the most outlandish of answers. Sure. So where do I need to go? Maybe you don't need to hear this from me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay. Press B to smash rocks. Bit more unwanted advice. Po Town lies on the other end of Route 16, but it's thoroughly occupied by Team Skull. You shouldn't go there unless you want trouble. Oh, I always want trouble. So we're going after Team Skull, right? And they're obviously like very like, yo, tough and strong. So should I put on my tough outfit to show that I'm big, tough and strong as well? Because I need to show them who's boss, right? So let me just put on my tough girl outfit. Give me a second. Let me just. I'm tough. I'm tough stuff. You better fear me, Team Skull. I'm invincible. Let's go. I'm alright, Rift. How are you doing? I'm tough though. So where am I actually going at this point? So I need to go... I'm on the wrong Pokemon's back for starters. No, I'm trying to open the map. Right, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. And then I'm going to... Right, so do I need to be in the water and then change to Sharpedo? Hey there, Sursicle. How are you doing? I am strong. I'm super strong. I'm super tough. You should fear me. And Team Skull should also fear me. So do I need to like switch now? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. So where am I going? Down here? Hey there, Sursicle. Hope you're doing well. Hey there, Pure. Good evening. Hope you're doing good. I'll probably run away from this one. Yeah, I will run away from this one. We're going to do a little run. You're all right. Glad to hear it. Then... I'm guessing I'm going the right way. Push. There you go. Is it this way? Yep. I'm going somewhere. You've been sick, but you're getting better already. Well, I'm sorry to hear you've been sick. I hope you feel fully recovered soon. Hey there, Finion. There's been all sorts of bugs going around at the moment, isn't there? I'm still off the getting off the back of one of mine. But I'm doing a lot better than I was. Onwards! So where am I going? I see the Pokemon Center over... There's a house on here though. Can I go on this house? Where is it? It's down here. And then over this way. Oh! I don't know what I'm heading towards. I just saw it on the map. Hey there, Tentacruel. Boop-a-boop-boop. Right, let me just... Yesterday was the worst, but today is way better. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. There's always a point where you just feel like you're never going to get better, right? Because you just feel so rough. I know I definitely get like that. And then you start feeling better and you're just like, I'm human again. Especially when you get the sort of bug that gives you like that brain fog. So I can deal with coughing and sneezing, but when the brain fog comes along, that's when I'm like out for business. And I just like kind of need to shut down and close the doors for a while. Oh, you know what I mean. Mantine. How much does one of those do? You hate it too, honestly. Like, coughing and sneezing is a big pain in the butt, right? But as long as I can still think clearly, I can manage. It's annoying, but I can like manage. Do you know what I mean? But as soon as you start getting that brain fog, you're just like, I cannot even process the English language. I cannot like comprehend the world. Everything just doesn't work properly when you're like that. Yesterday was at least 10 times longer. Yeah, because you were feeling all rough. Everything just drags out, doesn't it? I can understand that. And plus you're just tired and you just like want to go to bed and it's like, ugh, no fun, no fun. I'm glad it didn't last too long for you. What is this building? What is this? There's a sticker there that I missed. I'll just go have a quick stretch. That's better. Wait, what's this building? Oh, the back pain. Oh, I understand that. Legendary Surfer. Okay. Back pain is horrible. It can be so, like, nauseating, can't it? So this is just a building. Nothing seems to be going on in here. Well, at least I tried. Oh, I see. You must get really bad back pain then. I don't have anything like that. Ooh, acrobatics. Here we go. I've just always been a bit prone to like lower back pain. But I don't have anything like that, so I couldn't imagine how that must feel. But it must be so exhausting when you're in that sort of pain. Whoop! Whoop! Ba-ba-da-bam-bam-bam. Hey, Tentacruel, I'm not catching you. You're very cool, but I don't need one of you. It's all good. I mean, I'm on my way to pick a fight. I wonder if they'll let me heal my Pokemon. Am I going to scroll into Team Skull's Pokemon Center and they're going to be like, yeah, sure, we'll heal your Pokemon. I wonder. Because that'll be quite funny. Oh, let me go! Cute outfit, by the way. This is my tough outfit. We're going after Team Skull, so we need to put on like our scary outfit to like intimidate them. And I think I'm very intimidating. Onwards! Oh, hello. Right, I don't think this is their Hello. I did not know she was there. Right, let's try and get rid of this lady. And then we'll go Pokemon Center. You're terrified right now, as you should be. Look how tough I am. Ice type. I could switch. That's probably going to be the better shout. But let's see how much we can do. Let's see what we can do. Actually, no. Probably a bad idea because we are part flying, aren't we? Let us switch. Right, we're going to switch. We're going to switch. We're going to switch into... Still ice, thank you. That just further proves what I was going to do then. Brilliant. I was going to switch over into Crusader and just do some fire moves. Because that would have probably hurt Gyarados quite a lot. Right, do a flame charge. Perfect. That was what I was hoping for. Haunter, will I switch? Yes, I will switch. I'm going to switch into AU, only because Gyarados is getting a bit low on health. You're not going to trick me this time, AU. I know it's you. Last stream I kept on being tricked. I ain't going to do it. You called Crusader Poopsader once and you still feel guilty. He didn't deserve that. I agree, he did not deserve that. Did you apologise? Did you apologise for calling him Poopsader? Right, bye-bye, Haunter. The water part would have made it normal damage. Our health was already quite low, though. Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. I don't really have a lot to use against Wigglytuff. Yeah, Fairy. Oh, we've got Steel Wing now, actually. We've got Steel Wing now. So Burger was probably a fair shout. Because Steel Wing should be alright, shouldn't it? Let's see how much that does. Perfect. Yeah, still will nuke it. Here we go, do another one of those. Perfect. That was a very diverse team. That was an odd one. And we've got an extra level on Burger as well, which is perfect. Burger is so far behind. Do I want agility? No, I'm going to skip agility. Poor Wiggly. Wiggly started it. Wigglytuff can learn all sorts of stuff, can't they? They have a weirdly diverse move pool. Right, so Pokemon Center first and foremost. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction, you know. I'm going to check the map in a second. I remember having Incineroar and Crobat in Ultra Moon, but no idea what about your other teammates. Oh, that's fair enough. It would have been a while ago, right? Most normal Pokemon do tend to be super diverse, but I think Wigglytuff's just fairy type now, right? Right, so we are going the right way, we're just a long way off. Right, we need to go all the way up through whatever the heck this is. And then even further up, we're going miles away. Well, okay, we're on a bit of a journey. At least we're healed up then. Oh, has it still got its normal typing? That's fair enough. But obviously it was originally normal type regardless. Hello Angel, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. What is this place? Oh god, it's you! It's Mr. Bug Eyes. Oh my, if it isn't Tofu, where might you be off to? To Po-Town. To Po-Town? Isn't that where Team Skull makes its base? Such awful thugs they are, tormenting poor Pokemon for no reason. I swear I just don't know what to do with them. And just look at me, would you? Here I am, taking the initiative to travel Alola on my own to check out how Pokemon are doing. I've been trying to think through this Necrozma issue on my own. That sort of noble dedication is what you expect of a president even, don't you agree? Poe was a Teletubby. You're good, glad to hear it, Angel. Not that a foolish child could. Ahem, I mean, not that I would expect you to know. Anyhow, do try to stay safe. Don't say I didn't warn you about Team Skull. Go away. Go away! I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Right. You're pretty sure you had, oh, I see! They're a good one. I'm kind of skipping everyone even though I do kind of need the levels. I just want to go and fight Team Skull. I'm on a mission. I got dressed up and everything. Hey! I'm actually not all that good in fights, but no one will pick fights with me as long as I'm in Team Skull, you know? Sure. That's a lot of meows. Who owns you? Who owns all of you? Are you guys okay in here? I mean, they've got you a couple of beds and you do have bowls for food. You guys okay? You'd be so sad if Tofu said that to you. Well, good thing I don't have a reason to say that to you. I was wondering who feeds them. I'm guessing the Team Skull grunt outside feeds the cats. I hope so, at any rate. Oh. I hate serious people, yo. I'm serious about being a Team Skull grunt, though. Now, does that cause conflicting feelings for you? Because that sounds like a conflicting thought set. Hey there, Greg. I put on my tough outfit. OG Meowth's one of your personal favourite because of the anime, or just in general? Pure is 1.5 years old. Yeah, because of the anime. That's valid. Why not? Let's do one of those. Let's overkill this Rattata. Why not? Go, Raina, go! Splash that rat. Hydro Vortex. Pure is just a baby. I mean, I've not even been here 2 years yet. Does it make all of you babies? Also me, so make all of us babies. Level 40 on bird. Will I switch? Yes. No, actually, I won't switch. Because I can just do a bite, and Raina does need the extra experience. So let's do one of those. Let's be babies together. We can all be babies. I used to put my Kakuna above Rattata because it sounded like Hakuna Matata. Perfect. Raina's got an extra level. Good stuff. Good, good, good. Burger's still quite far behind, to be fair. We do need to sort that one out. But for now, let us continue onwards. It's my town now. Oh, did I say Carnivine? I might need to switch. I think they mentioned Carnivine, which obviously isn't ideal for Raina. Let's have a look. Nope, you have an Ekans. Cool. I should be okay with an Ekans. Poison. Poison, 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 poison. Poison, 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 poison. You know what? Overkill! Let's go! I'm showing them who's boss. Me and my Caprice. Here we go. Splash, 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 splash. Splash, 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 splash. Take that, snake. Prepare to have your mind blown. Ekans is snake. Backwards. Oh! Oh my goodness! And Muck is... Oh, no, 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 no. We won't say that one. That wasn't so bad. There's a big patch of grass over there, though. Yo, what's up? You want to join Team Skull? Hold up, is that a Z-Power ring? For real? You're actually on the island challenge? Alright then, I get it. Come to laugh at us losers who gave up on the island challenge, huh? You showed up so suddenly that you got the nerve to laugh at me. Did you know that Noma is aiming backwards? Did you know that Ufot is Tofu backwards? Oh, what do these guys have? Oh, the evil twin. Right, you're the one that I always get the typing wrong, I think. Are you? Are you the one I always get the typing wrong? I'm doubting myself now. Oh, speaking of evil twins, we're really going to show them who's boss now. Really, I should switch out Burger, but let's see what we can manage, and then I probably will switch out Burger. It's a real duo fight now. Fotu and Tofu. Oh geez, how do you even pronounce that one? Ico Cycle Evo Am I? That's the closest you're getting to a pronunciation from me for that. The hair clip is really in charge. Oh, you know what's up. I'm just the vessel. How much is that even going to do? I don't imagine very much. Yeah, I didn't think so. We do need to switch Burger out. Raina can probably stay out. So we'll do... Let's do a Dragon Rage because then we know what's going on. And then I will switch out Burger into Crusader. Because Crusader can do a flame thingamabob. Can't remember what the move's called, but you know the one I mean. The fire move. There we go. And I guess, I mean, to be fair, if we end up landing another Dragon Rage, that would be enough, but I don't know who's faster. So we'll put a Flame Charge down. Whoever hits, it should do enough damage regardless. So, Rain has gone first, so that should still knock out the Pawniard. Perfect. You wish you could always just have double battles in Pokemon. That was a thing in like XD and in XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum, right? All of the battles were double battles. At least it definitely was in Colosseum. Can't remember if it was the same in Gale of Darkness. Not fair, I hate strong kids like you. I'm not letting you in. You there, girl. Hi. Seems to me you're trying to get into Po Town. You sure you've thought this through? You better be ready if you're thinking of coming in here. Ready to live as Team Skull or ready to take on Team Skull? You really think you're ready for that? I am. I guess everyone has their reasons. I've got my reasons too for doing what I do. I'll have them let you in. If you don't make it, I'll be sure your remains at least get back home. Are we gonna get killed? I don't think they're capable of that, Team Skull. Let's be real. I want to know if they heal my Pokemon. I'm gonna go into the Pokemon Center and find out. Huh? What's this numbskull doing here? What should we do? Forget about it. We've got this Barbuckle. We've got this barricade. Do you really want to bother moving it out of the way just to take one kid on? True. Yo! Go home. You're not coming in here, got it? Not unless you find some path through here. Team Skull just discovered death metal. They'll be okay in a few months. It's not a phase, Mum. This is who I am. Right, so we need to find a way in. Don't worry about it. I'll find a way. Ah, like a hole in a hedge by any chance. Oh, there's a sticker over here. And then I just run towards them screaming. Just screaming at them like, ah! Dude, are you hard-headed? Your skull must be rock. You shouldn't have come in here, yo. Now I'm gonna make you regret it. Did you not see my hoodie? I think you should be scared of me. I'm just saying. So what do you have, bud? Spinnerack. Okay, cool. To be fair, Burger would have been good for this, but we don't have Burger out. So, what can...
Killer Tofu!
Killer Tofu! I mean, try that. I mean, Burger would be better here because they've got flying moves, but you know. Throwing up all of the gang signs. Yo! Welcome back, Fishy. Here we go. I just can't get comfortable today. Does anyone else have one of those days where you're just super fidgety? And no matter how you sit, you're just not comfortable? That's me today. I keep on moving all over the place, which isn't great when you're trying to keep a microphone in a decent place. I want to go back in time and tell myself not to battle you. Now that's regret. That's regret. That barricade made us soft. There's something to regret, all right. Hey, yo, barricade or no, we ain't letting you go. Well, when I beat you, can I just, use your Pokemon Center? Is that all right? Is that okay? Now, what do you have? Trubbish! I love Trubbish. They're literally like a broken bag of rubbish that's spilling out onto the pavement, but I kind of relate to that. Skull's your favourite enemy? The peace sign is what called? What do you mean, Greg? He's just like me for real. I relate on a spiritual level to the Trubbish. There we go. Raina's caught right up. It's Burger that's behind now. We needed that barricade after all. Come on, hold back a little. I'm gonna use your Poke Center. Let me in! The P with the 2 stripes at the bottom before every number. Oh, the currency! It's called Poke Dollars, I believe. Ready for fly rhymes in your ear, yo? Well, yo, what are you doing here, yo? Yo, it's darker than Darkrai up in here, yo. I'm getting scared like I met with a Fearow. Ain't nobody around, I'm feeling kinda down, but I'm still holding it down here in Po-Town. Hey, yo, spin it, Spinder. Spin, 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 spin. So listen up, intruder. She wants money, but it always eludes her. Team Skull represent. We can't pay the rent. Had a lot of fun, but our youth was misspent. This Pokemon Center is where we cower, but we can't pay the bills, so we got no power. If you give us 10 Poké Dollars, we'll help you out by healing your team before the next bout. Sounds good, yo? Sounds good, yo. I knew we could count on you, yo. Thanks to you, we can make some dough, yo. Team Skull's your favourite of the non-evil teams. Team Skull definitely does have like an appeal to them, don't they? Cash makes us perky, even though you were a bit jerky. I'll heal up your team so you can do worky. This guy's just dead. The bottles around him are suggesting he's also a bit drunk. I'm just going to take this sticker and just leave him alone. And when I was a kid, my dad showed me the A-Team, and ever since then, every time I see Trubbish, all I think is trash bag. I want a trash bag. I want him, I want him. Oh, A-Team. I've not watched A-Team in a long time. True, a bit of Linkin Park. Do you think it was a bit of Linkin Park? Maybe some Limp Bizkit, potentially? A bit of like rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, where am I going now then? I can't go into this house. Bonjour, I'm a Team Skull grunt back from the Kalos region. You went on holiday, bonjour. Je m'appelle Tofu. Okay. Drowsy, we can do over Drowsy. I do need a stick burger up front. Thank you for the hydrate. This is the last of my drink. A bite should do the trick. I call my dad Limb Biscuit when he has a gout flare up and he can't even chase me. It's great. Oh, Eamon! He can't help his gout flare ups. That sounds mean. Can I come through or do I need to find another hole? I need to find another hole. Cool. I'll crawl through here. And then there's those guys in there. I already fought you. Can I just like come in here? No? How do I get in there? Oh, there's another hole over there. Let me just... Give me a second. Give me a second. You can help it if you laid off the red meat and the beer. Hindsight is an interesting thing. Pokemon. Switching Burger and Raina, because Burger does need some extra levels. I don't know how useful Burger's going to be in these fights, but if we can win a couple of fights with Burger, it'll give them the bulk of the experience rather than the experience from the EXP share. And then it ended up being a double battle anyway, so it didn't matter, but sure. Either way, Burger needs to do some stuff. Team Skull Grunt and Team Skull Grunt. Raticate and... Okay, Golbat. Okay. We should better work something out. Your 2 favourite Pokemon from this game, they ended up being your top 3. Can I guess what ones? That's a difficult question. Because I don't know a lot about Alolan Pokemon. I need to be honest. I'm not very well versed in this gen. Can I have some clues? Oh, I got poisoned. Reina! Badly poisoned as well, which is going to be interesting. Well, we should be able to knock out the Golbat at least. You meet one of them in the Ghost Trial. It's one of the Mimikyu. In which case, I agree. Mimikyu's a good Pokemon. I really like Mimikyu Shiny as well. It's a very good Shiny. It's not a very in-your-face Shiny, but I think it's very effective. Okay. The other one is a third evolution of one of the starters. Is it the Burb starter? Is it Decidueye? Or Incineroar? Did you mention Incineroar, or was it someone else who mentioned Incineroar? I've lost track. Someone mentioned Incineroar. I got it right first time, Decidueye. I like Decidueye's design, I do like it. How's Burger just gliding in place like that? Burger's very talented. They've also got a lot of energy to burn because of all those carbs in the burger bun. I will do a care just to get rid of the poison. Broadcraft, hello! Thank you so much for the raid! I hope you're well and had a lovely, lovely stream. Were you enjoying Overwatch 2? Did you have a good one? And of course, welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey there, Lord Cyclone. How are you doing? Welcome on in. For those who don't know me, I'll do a quick introduction. I am Tofu, just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends. If that sounds like your sort of thing, your sort of vibe, I would absolutely love to get to know you. Obviously, we're just doing a normal playthrough of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. It's my first time playing it properly. So we're just doing like a normal playthrough and just chatting about the direct and stuff like that. But I hope you're all doing amazing. Had your CPU cooler pop off halfway? Oh no, that sounds dreadful. I hope you managed to fix it, and of course get some rest, look after yourself, get something to drink, something to eat, all that good stuff, and thank you again for the raid. This isn't my normal form, by the way. I've gone into my tough chibi form to take on Team Skull, because this one's got my tough hoodie. So we're in small mode today. But if you did watch the direct, everyone that's come in, what's your opinion? What's your thoughts on it? And there's no wrong opinion here. I'm just curious to see what everyone's thinking about it. Da, 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 da. Small Tofu is terrifying. Small Tofu is like when the real gremlin form comes out. Here I am trying to dry this like I dry my hair. It's not that logical. I'm going to give you... Oh, I got lots of guys now. I'm going to give you this one. Num num num. You can't see it because it's behind my big head. But I'm feeding Burger. I also need to sort out Reina. Oh, Reina, I'm sorry. Right, let's just swab you. Let's swab you. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. There we go. And then I'll give you one of these ones. Come here. Eat this. Eating my brains. It does look a bit like that, doesn't it? Right, that should be enough of that. I'm only after your shins, because that's as high as I can reach. But if I jump, I can bite your kneecaps. So you better be careful of that. If you really bug me, I can jump and get to your kneecaps. In your opinion, this was one of your favourite mechanics and you're confused why they stopped it? Oh, thank you for the shower. That went everywhere. It is fun, isn't it? The whole little caring for your Pokemon after battles. Full restore. Can I go back and heal? I did pay them. Will they do it again for me? I will pay another 10 if they need another 10 to keep the power on. Let's have a look. Let me in. Can I please be healed again? Oh, since Team Skull started cracking, I've been mad lazy like slacking. Yo. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pay. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. I'll accept it. It's all good. Okay. Off we go. The berry feeding and like the grooming for your Pokemon after the battles. I can't remember what it's called. It's not Pokemon and Me. That comes in X and Y, isn't it? So where do I go from here? Is it in here? No. So if this was just an extra battle, was it? That's okay. I don't mind that. Kind of needed the experience. So let me loop back round. And then... Oh, there's a guy up there. Hello! My mouse keeps on going on the screen. I'm very professional. Just my mouse just right there. So professional. Right, what do you have, buddy? Okay, Ekans. Let's try... We do need to get Burger closer to 40 just to bring him in line with everyone else. Let's try one of those and go have another stretch. It's over, Anakin. He has the high ground. I have the high ground, Anakin. I've not watched the Star Wars movies in a long time. You still have the Gregs. Such a fun emote, isn't it? Looking after the Pokemon was and still is amazing. It's definitely fun. I do like the mechanics where it's more like adding the level of care for your Pokemon alongside the battles. I do find fun in that. I always forget it exists though, I'm dreadful. As much as I like it, I just forget about it. Salandit. Makes sense for a Team Skull guy to have a Salandit. Like a male one that can't evolve. Makes a lot of sense. Tofu uses Fairy Wind. Tofu is super powerful with her Fairy Wind. Right, Raina's nearly... Ooh, Crunch! Yes! I will get rid of Bite and replace it with Crunch. This game's trading system where you can leave something in the trade part and say it's the next day you check its trade. Oh, I remembered that! I did like that. Because you could put a Pokemon up for trade and say you were seeking certain Pokemon, right? And then it's kind of like you could then search for a Pokemon and see if you have what they want. That was pretty cool. You can you can only use Fairy Wind if you eat enough fairy beans. I beg your pardon. Hello. Right, there's nothing over here, so I must be going up this way. Oh, I scared them a bit there. Right, we might need to do another switch. We'll see what this ends up being. Ba-ba-da-ba. We got 2 Pokemon. I think we'll be okay. I think Burger will be alright. Oh yeah, we're fine. You're enjoying the rain? What, in the game? Part of me was like, how is it raining? But I realised then there's only walls, there isn't a ceiling to this like enclosure they've done. You don't remember how we used to wear a Team Skull vest when you played? I'd love to wear a Team Skull vest. I wonder how you get that. Marini. The rain game, the game rain. Try another one of those. We can always switch out. I do like Team Skull's outfit. I would quite happily wear it. Like in-game. I might get some looks if I wore it in real life. Spike cannon. Oh, that's alright. That was a critical. We're fine. I guess we'll do... Which one's got... Didn't mean to click that, but that's fine. We've done it now. It was something in the Pokemon Center, but I don't remember what. If you'd like, I could search it up. That would be lovely if you can. If not, I'll search it up. As much as my outfit's cute, I do want to change it up a bit. I'm looking forward to some more well-versed outfit options. I don't know how in-depth they get in this game, because I feel like in X and Y, and especially in Sword and Shield, can you stop healing? Right, I'm going to have to switch. Had so many choices of outfits. It was really good. Right, who's going to be best here? I'm trying to remember its typing. Is it grass or is it water? Have I just made a big mistake? I know it's poison, but is it water poison or is it grass poison? I guess we'll find out. Not grass poison, okie dokes. Crusader was probably a bad shout then. We might be able to make it work. It is water poison. Why did I think it was grass poison? There we go. Cool. We're okay either way. How is my team doing? Oh, we're fine. Cool. Onwards! Not 100% on where we need to be. I'm guessing up here. I will grab this. I want the sticker. I want the sticker. Right, hopefully I can get it from going in here. There's a guy over there. There's a lady over there. I'm just going to go out this way for a second. Don't mind me. The guy... I'll leave him alone. I'll leave him alone to do his business. I'm not looking. Just do what you need to do. It's okay. Cool. Can I get the sticker? And then... Getting Team Skull's clothes is fairly easy. You just have to go to the gang's hideout in Potown. Once you enter Potown, immediately turn right and start heading to the building in front of you. From here you come across 2 members of Team Skull who introduce themselves for a little chat. They'll then sell you Team Skull tank tops for 10,000 Poké-Yen. Oh, okay, I'll have to look for that. And don't worry at all, you're helping me out. I do not mind about the message length. That guy up there, though, definitely looks like he's dealing with his business. I'll just say that much. So, if I leave this house, then... Once you enter Potown, immediately turn right. Right, let me go back down. Once you enter Po Town, immediately turn right. And then down here. And then down here. So they mean like outside here. So there isn't a building here. So unless they mean once you're past, like once you're in here. So it says once you enter Po Town, which I'm in. But I'm guessing you're maybe not counted as being in until you're in. Then it says immediately turn right and enter the building in front of you. Well, this one. I'm clearly misunderstanding something here, aren't I? Let's see what I can get into. Because all of these buildings seem to be closed off. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's fine. For now, though, I'll head on up. I'll continue what I'm doing. But we can give it a good look. Hello! There's a lot of them here. I guess it makes sense as it's kind of like their hideout. But there is a lot of them. Good chance for EXP though, I suppose. Maybe it meant the Pokemon Center. Oh, maybe! Maybe it's the guy laying on the floor. I know my lefts and rights. Shh. Shh. I think it is the Pokemon Center. Shh. I know my lefts and rights. I'm the same when I'm driving, it's so bad. If someone says to me, turn left, I have this moment of hesitation where I forget what left and right is. But I know my lefts and rights. It's like I had this moment of panic where I'm just like, left, right, left. Right, we'll go to the Pokemon Center. It might be the guy laying on the floor. Don't look at me like that. Left down and right up. That's a good way to think about it. Like, I know my lefts and rights, right? I just panic. As with many things in life. But I would never steer it like the random way. I wouldn't steer the wrong way. When the sudden says to keep going up, so you have to Lady Penelope your car. I swear sometimes my car will be like merged to the left, but I'm like, there literally isn't a way to go to the left. No? Is it you? Nope, you're still rapping, you're still healing. So it looks like it's not here. I don't think there's another house. But this is the first set of guys, isn't it? I don't think you can go in this house. No. Well, I've definitely checked the Pokemon Center now. It's alright, I'll give it a quick look in a bit. Unless, do you think it's only in Sun and Moon and not Ultra Sun and Moon? By any chance? It could be after you beat the area, that's true. You hate it when GPS does that. It's like right turn here and there's nowhere to turn. Honestly. It just confuses you, doesn't it? Thankfully it doesn't happen often, but it happens often enough. Oh, I also feel another sneeze coming on. I will mute the microphone if I need to sneeze. Okay. So Burger isn't the best for this situation, so I will probably switch out. I will switch into Raina. But Raina's definitely caught up really well, because I'm guessing we need to be around 40 for this situation. You ride a bike so you got no GPS. You got to think about where you're going. I use my phone, because my phone connects to my car. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But like, even if I know where I'm going, I'll still turn on my Google Maps and have it talk to me. Because I'll know where I'm going, but where I'm quite a nervous driver, just having it kind of like reiterate that I know where I'm going, I find it reassuring. Plus it makes the car like, make me feel less alone in the car. Take the next road on the right and your destination is ahead, but I'm on the motorway. Switch Pokemon, but to Burger. You got an ad on your mobile, what for Twitch? I do turn off all of the ads that I can, but Twitch still does show some cheeky ads every so often, but I've turned off all of the ones that I have control over, so I don't get like ad revenue or anything. Because I find ads annoying, so if I can keep them turned off, I'm going to keep them turned off. You almost crashed your bike because of a... Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, Fishy. I get so nervous about cyclists because I don't want to like get too close to them or freak them out or anything like that. So when I did my driving test, I got 1 minor on my driving test. So for those outside of the UK, you could basically get a number of minors, which are small little things that you just need to keep an eye on. But if you get a single major mistake, you fail the test. But I got 1 minor, and that was that I went a bit too wide around the cyclist. But I would rather go a bit too wide if I'm not getting in anyone's way, compared to not going wide enough. It's a motorbike that you're on. I worry about motorbikes as well. Because I find with motorbikes is they can just appear out of nowhere because they can come out from your blind spots. So I'm always like checking around big time for motorbikes and cyclists. They're making subs more expensive as well. Not on mobile as of yet. So if you want to keep the lower price, resubscribe over on mobile. It will catch up to mobile eventually, just not yet. Poison jab, okie dokie. Yeah, from late March, but only on the website, I believe. But not on the app. So if you go on the app and watch on the app, they say currently the prices aren't increasing on the app, but they will do soon. I believe it's because if you're making money through an app on either the Apple Store or the Android Store, you've got to kind of like agree with Apple and stuff if you're changing your prices. So it takes a bit longer to sort out. That's my understanding anyway. I know they already increased in Turkey. I think it's only tier 1 subs that are increasing. So tier 2 and tier 3 are staying the same. But resubscribe on the app. For the time being, it will change. Or like I said, there's never any pressure to subscribe to me. Always appreciate, never expected. Trubbish! Trubbish is back. Running out of PP, we might need to go back to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, all levels will change in Turkey. They are saying the split's going to stay the same though, so in theory, the streamer does also get a bit more money from the subs, but also Twitch does. So, take that how you want to take it. Do I have a better option? Let's have a look. We'll do one of these because we do need to sort out our power points, so we probably will run back to the Pokemon Center in a bit and get ourselves healed up just to bring back our power points. And then we should be able to do one of those. You think it's a load of rubbish? It's not going to change for you, is it, Greg? You just wanted to say it. It's difficult. It's difficult because on one hand it's kind of like, yeah, things are getting more expensive, but at the same time it's like everything's going up in price at the same time, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean? But I also don't think I'm educated enough to provide too much of a stance on it. Thank you for the shower, by the way. It's also easy to get kind of bitter when you start talking about these things, isn't it? Your 3DS charger broke, so you need to buy a new one so you can play Pokemon again. You should be able to find a third-party one for fairly cheap. I don't know about original first-party one, but I'm sure you can find a third-party one pretty easily. At least you get more money than ever before. In theory. Like I say, never expected, always appreciated. First and foremost, this is a hobby for me, so anything else that comes out of it is just a big old bonus. One on Amazon for like £9. That sounds about right. I mean, you might be able to find an official second-hand one from like CEX or something, but I don't know how much they would charge. Like if you're fussed about it being official, I half imagine a third-party one would do the exact same job. But I know some people are a bit particular about having the original stuff. Like I still have my original DS charger, but I don't have my original Game Boy SP charger, which is a bit of a pain because it has a proprietary connector, doesn't it? So that's something I'll need to get sorted out. But once again, a third-party one will be easy to find. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. A good option is to buy your subs months in advance before the prices go up, or bulk buy your subs. Not everyone can afford to bulk buy though, can they? I get where you're coming from though. Once you've paid, you've paid. You have a USB cabled 3DS charger just for if you want to charge your 3DS XL on the PC. That sounds helpful. Oh, you got the X and Y 3DS. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my 3DS is just the normal original blue one. But then I have the 3DS XL with the Pikachu plates on it. You love my outfit. It's my tough outfit to take on Team Skull. And I can either go hood up or hood down, but I need to be tough. So hood up. You tried to use your mum's normal 3DS charger and it didn't charge. Yeah, maybe. I half imagine... Actually, if it's a normal 3DS, why didn't that work? I was going to say if it was the XL, it could be like a different battery. That's interesting. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with your charger port. So I know sometimes because of the age of the handheld, sometimes like gunk can get into the charger port. So if you use like a bit of isopropyl, like alcohol, and just like clean it in there, sometimes that can help a lot. You just got 6 months. That'll definitely tide you over. Not uncomfortable for my bunny ears. I'm alright. It does get a bit rustly under here though. So if I don't hear you very well, it's because my hood's rustling against my ears. It's kind of like when you're wearing a big fluffy hat and you can't hear as well. I probably won't go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. I'll probably just use a potion. Because I know that when I didn't use my 3DS XL for a while, the analog stick was a bit funny, so I used some isopropyl. It's also good if you have Joy-Con drift. Like if it isn't severe Joy-Con drift, sometimes with isopropyl on like a Q-tip and like rummaging it in there and letting it kind of go in a little bit can like free up the joystick. I think I need to go that way. Do I need to go this way? Greetings, visitor. 3 secret passwords. I've already got 1 of them. Okay, let me look around for the other passwords. You did it for your VR controllers. It definitely helps. Definitely. I didn't realise there was 3 passwords. I thought I had it. We need to find 2 more passwords. I'm getting sleepy. Come on, Burger. We might need to switch out Burger for someone else, but we'll see what's going on. I can feel my voice going. Right, try one of those. Oh, Shadow Ball. Ooh, that did a lot. We need to teach someone Shadow Ball on our team. You just guessed over and over again until you got it. Honestly, if you have anything like electronic, just having some isopropyl alcohol in your house makes such a difference. It fixes so many problems. And it's also just good to have them to help you clean stuff. Like when I got my Xbox 360 to play Sonic 06 on stream, it came obviously with a controller, and the controller was disgustingly filthy. So I went all out with isopropyl all over that thing. Right, I think I need to switch. Who are we switching to? We don't have much of anything really, except for that, so we can do that. It was so gross. Like, what I found was the seam around the edge of the controller, right, was just filled with just like this brown gunk, which I'm guessing is just like human gunk. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're playing it, sweaty hands, stuff kind of goes into the crevices, you know what I mean? But it was so gross. It was honestly horrible. So I did give it a very big clean. But I also cleaned my own controllers. Like I've got a pink Xbox, not Xbox, a pink PlayStation 4 controller. And I clean that one like all of the time. Because where it's got the lighter colours, if you do get a bit of muck on it, it shows up really easy. So I'm constantly cleaning that one. Grime has been using it. It did look like that a bit. I got this contact cleaner my dad uses for his bikes. And it said electric friendly. Oh, that should work then, yeah. I mean, like, the only reason isopropyl's good is because it, like, dries quickly and evaporates quickly. So you don't need to worry about it, like, short-circuiting your stuff. Well, let me try and find these other passwords. Oh. OMG, please don't tell me that's my skull tank you're wearing. No wonder it stinks. It's the same design though. It does not stink. That's a lovely aroma. Anyway, we should write our names on them so we don't mix them up. Hello, our names are all Grunt. What's the point? Hi. Oh no, there's some cute girl who heard everything we're saying. I'm so embarrassed. I'll take it out on her. That was quite funny. Yeah, because I know that there's a couple of Game Boy restorers that I watch on YouTube and they always use isopropyl. And my voice is on the way out. Oh my goodness. Give me a second, sorry. Oh, I'm good. Depending on how long we go, much longer, I might need to grab another drink. It was a very interesting argument, wasn't it, Fishy? Right, I shouldn't have chose that one, but I've done it now. And then I guess I'll do... one of those. Is the other one going to fight me as well? I'm guessing we need to go into these rooms to find these passwords. How many rooms did we miss downstairs though? Like this one as well. That bedroom though is a bit of a state, isn't it? They do look so shocked. It is quite funny. Okay, Raticate, good stuff. Bum, ba, dum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Let's try one of those. I didn't do as much as I was hoping. Let's try one of those because we'll get stabbed on it. That's a bit better. There you go. Cool. Do you have a password in here by any chance? Nope. Okay. You love Alolan Raticate. I do like it. I like how the Rattata kind of has like an evil moustache, and then the Raticate is just all like chubby cheeked. Oh, this is a cute bedroom. How do they decide who gets their own room? I'm guessing this person's like higher ranked in Team Skull. So let me go back downstairs then. So I went into that back room. Did I go into this room? There's a guy just lazing over here. I can't talk to him from the looks of things. Time to sleep, no worries at all. Get lots of rest. I hope I can see you in the near future. And thank you for joining me today. Have a good one. Did I miss anything in here? There's a whole other room. Ooh. Here we go. Tapu Koko, remember a Team Skull member always butts heads and answers with a hearty no. Okay. And I think I've only missed one door upstairs. I did see a sticker. I need to go back around for that one. I think I know where I need to go for it. I think it's over here. Because I fought this guy before. Oh, can I not... Right, do I need to get out of... How do I get round to that? How do I get round to that sticker? Was it this way round? Interesting, fair enough. Right, so there must be a door upstairs that I've missed. Because it looks like I've got all of the doors down here and I've only got 2 passwords. Thank you for the stretch. Give me a second. All stretched. So there was a door over that side that I can't get to. I've been in this door, haven't I? I've been in here. I've been in here. So it's not in here. When you stretch your bones, just click. Mine definitely do sometimes. It's right there. Do I need to fight you to get to it? Nope, I can just get to it. Yeah, okay, cool. We got the passwords. Let me go back and heal quickly then before I do the password. So it was Tapu Koko, Poison something, and Bomb Sweet. Hopefully we don't need to remember them because that might be a problem. Quickly just go and do a heal. And then we'll go and do that fight. And then we'll see what we're doing because we are over our normal stream time and my throat is on the way out. So we'll definitely get this round up though no matter what. You're the most forgetful person? For what reason? It's funny because we're battling the other grunts. They're giving us like 1,000 and then these guys are asking for 10 to be healed. So we're always in profit from these guys. Back up we go. Oh, that was a weird hiccup. Right, so hopefully we don't need to remember these passwords. Because otherwise I will need to go back around to find them. I wonder how they took over this place as well. Was it just abandoned? Because I can't imagine they would manage to take over an entire town. Was it poison jab or poison gas? It was Bon Sweet. Tapu Koko. Yes. Right, it must have been the other poison one then. Okay. So it must have been poison gas. It was definitely Bon Sweet. And it was definitely Tapu Koko. You hit your head when you was a kid and ever since your memory's gotten a lot worse. Oh no! I am sure. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Bon Sweet, it's there. Let me check the other one. Poison jab. So it was poison jab. I was right the first time. Poison jab, Bon Sweet, and Tapu Koko. A true Team Skull member always butts heads and answers with a hearty. Do I need to say no? Is that where I'm going wrong? Do I need to say no on the end? Well, let's try that. Maybe I need to say no on the end. It did sound that a thing. A true Team Skull member replies with a hearty no. So, poison jab, Bon Sweet, Tapu Koko. No! There you go, we've got the no on the end. There we go. Oh, don't worry about the autocorrect, it happens. Okay, follow the path out to the roof. That's clever. It was kind of clever, wasn't it? So, where are we going? So we need to go up here. We'll grab this. There's no safety in this place, is there? Hi! The hated boss who beats you down and never lets up. Yeah, Big Bad Guzma is here. I don't really get you, kid, but at least this is a change of pace. It's not every day someone comes straight to me for a beating. I'm here for the Pokemon. Oh, Young Goose, how sweet of you to help the sad little girl. Shh. At least it wasn't you dyslexia this time. You learnt how to spell it because it annoyed you. Oh, you can't help it if it's that, though. And you came all the way here just for that, huh? Can't you just watch out for your own Pokemon and stay out of other people's business? You're one messed up kid. You want to know what I do when some machine messes up? The first thing I do is give it a hard smack. I mean, most of the time I smash it to pieces, but hey, what can you do? Let's see if I can fix you. We struggled with this guy last time, so fingers crossed we do okay. We did struggle with him. Good luck. I think I'm going to need it. It was this guy we struggled on. I could go straight into a sky drop. That did barely anything. And that did so much. Right, let me try a rock tomb. I did barely anything either. What the heck? What the heck? This guy is so freaking tough. You forgot how much Gizmo annoyed you. He's not the nicest of guys, is he? I don't even mean that from like a bad guy perspective, just in general. Right, we'll try this guy. Probably a bad shout because we are part psychic, but you know. Emergency exit. Okay. We should be okay with Masquerain. Is that gonna hurt, or are we gonna be okay? That wasn't dreadful. You can find his parents' house in the game once you beat him. And he actually turns kind? Really? Interesting. I turn around and oh, Ivy's dead. I look away for a second. Right, okay, let's see. See, having that icy wind makes this kind of difficult. Okay. Kind-ish, that's fair enough. Pincer, do I want to switch? Not really, but... we're gonna have to because Burb is on the way out. Bam, 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 bam. How much does that do? Oh, I froze it though, so that kind of worked out. Okay, cool. That was some good luck with the freeze. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that to happen. I feel like freeze is one of those things that so rarely happen. So rarely happen. Stick a crunch in there. And then we should still have the Gosliopede or whatever it's called. Gosliopod or whatever the guy's called. Gosliopod. I'll keep Raina out because that should be less than 40 HP. So if I go in with a Dragon Rage, that should bring it down. We should survive a Sucker Punch. Yes. And that should take it down. Better than the last fight we had with him, so we've improved. Oh, it's so true, isn't it, Fishy? We got so lucky with that freeze. So lucky. It really saved our butts, I think. Gizmo, what is wrong with you? Yo, give the Pokemon back to the kid, now. It's gonna run all the way home. Run away, Grunt, run away! I'm gonna beat you down one of these days, no matter whose help I need to do it. Awesome! Bug crystal time. Was that the next one? I kinda wanna steal... Oh, there you go. It was in here. Away! Good thing I went back for that. I suddenly remember what that chest looked like and I was like, maybe I should peek in there. Maybe I should have a look. Right, I need to get down from this roof though. And then we're going to go on back to the Pokemon Center. Good thing you mentioned it, honestly. So I wouldn't have known. Hi. Have I got you to thank for this? Thing must have been scared half to death, if it's glad to see a wretched thing like me. What a lot of hassle. A trial goer, huh? Figures. Look, I'm not going to fight someone who is taking on Team Skull. I'll heal up your Pokemon, so just go. Just go. Though, looking around now, it seems like there are fewer Team Skull folks around today than usual, huh? I guess some of them might have run off after seeing their boss get beat. Uncle Nanu! And here comes the noise again. Oh, I'm sorry, you must have been so scared, huh? Thanks, Tofu, really, you're really something. Uncle, you're a great police officer, aren't you? I really hope that you're keeping a good eye on things here. What else do you stay here for if you're not putting a stop to Team Skull shenanigans? The rent's real cheap. No one else is crazy enough to stay this close to Team Skull after all. That's what you say, but you're really all for the Pokemon, isn't it? You could depend on the Ether Foundation to look after the Pokemon that Team Skull hurts, but you stay here to look out for them, huh? Come on, young goose, let's get back to Ether House. I'll come back to see you again soon, Uncle. No one's asking me to. Oh, she's just being nice, you grump. Absolute grump. He seems like me. Like you. Pokemon tucked up in their Pokeballs. Team Skull looked up in their own little town. I wonder if Eva enjoys the experience. Deep questions. Right, so let us go. Are the barriers gone now? Oh, they are. Brilliant. Makes life easier. I'm just going to step into here. Just so we're out of the rain. These guys are still here. I guess they've got a duty to perform. Then I'll do a save. And while that's saving, let me pop on over to here. Give me a second. Because... Talk to the dude on the right. Give me a second. If he starts talking about clothes, I'll flick it back over. No, he's just dreaming. How about this guy? He's still just rapping. Yeah, so none of them are mentioning the t-shirt. Shall I quickly Google it? Pokemon Ultra Moon Team Skull outfit. It should have worked. Is it definitely for Ultra, or is it just for Sun and Moon? Let's have a quick check. It says here, for people who don't know, when you go to Po Town after you beat the Elite Four. So maybe I need to beat the Elite Four first? Because some people are saying it's after the Elite Four. Do you think that might be it? Maybe. That's alright, that's alright. Either way though, I should find someone for us to say hello to, because my voice is on the way out. So I definitely need to think about getting some rest. There aren't that many people around though. Let's see. Let's see. If in doubt, we can always say hello to the Books. but I try not to raid the same person too often because I don't want to be annoying. You forgot how much you like Pokemon, so thanks for today. No worries at all. We play Pokemon quite a lot, I'll be honest with you. We're continuing with our Pokemon Black Soul Linked Nuzlocke on Sunday. But our next stream is planned to be on Friday at the moment with more Yakuza. And that's going to be at our normal 7 PM GMT. I want to try and do another stream this week, but I've just planned the free just in case because I'm a bit busy this week. So I may do a random extra stream. If I do, I'll announce it like I always do. But let's just say hello to the book, shall we? They haven't been going on for very long, so that would make sense. But no, like I say, next stream, definitely Friday at 7 PM GMT with more Yakuza 2 Kiwami. Kiwami 2, however you say it. If I can't see you for that one, my next stream after that is on Sunday at 2 PM GMT with Dom and Biggs with more of our Pokemon Black Soul Link Nuzlocke. Some more mayhem to do with that. Like I say, I do want to try and do an extra stream this week, but I haven't planned it, so watch this space. I'll always announce it over on the Twitter, the Discord and whatnot if that does happen, but I'm not going to promise just in case. Beyond that though, let's get that raid underway, but definitely play more of your Pokemon Diamond if you're wanting to, absolutely. So we're going to go say hello to the Buki. As always, let's show them lots and lots of love. Use your raid emotes if you have them. If not, just Tofu Raid. Big old capitals does the same trick. I'm going to go and rest my voice because my throat is killing me. I'm clearly not as better as I thought I was, so I'm sorry if my voice sounded funny for today. But the last thing I've got to say is obviously, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, whether you're studying, working, resting, no matter what you're up to. And of course, be sure to stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. Be sure to look after yourselves. I am off to bed. My voice is getting croakier by the second. But I will see you all very, very soon. So thank you for spending your time with me today, for chatting with me and being your wonderful selves. And I will see you very, very soon. So good night, farewell, toodaloo, all that good stuff. Bye everybody, have a good one.